Felicitations, my family of fledglings. The intro to this game always makes me feel like some sort of creepy, weird, late night cable, local access channel pastor, televangelist, and ghosts. Mustn't forget the ghosts. It's so good to unsee you as well. It's so good to unsee you. Hi, welcome. My name is Damien Halme, your ghost host with the most, and we are here talking, chatting, hanging out, having all the conversations you can't have at holiday gatherings. And we sometimes play games. We've been playing through games inspired by Nintendo's Mother series, and we're on one called Hylix, and it's weird, and I think we're in the end game. How have you been? I have been really happy. Just today. The other days, forget them. Who cares? They're in the past. But today was cool, because today felt like plague weather, and I know a lot of people hate plague weather. Heroes try. But me, I love plague weather. We had lightning so close and so obnoxiously bright. It was like the whole house was being, was running through a team of paparazzi flashing their flash bulbs and shaking the entire house. The walls were shuddering with thunder. And then hail came. And we've never experienced hail here. And I love hail. Hail just gives you that extra feeling of like, it's stormy, but it's also a little bit frantic. We don't get like golf ball sized hail here. They're just tiny little nuggets. It was good. I love having awful weather. It's my favorite kind. I'm lurking while I play Pokemon Pokopia. Enjoy. Hope you're having a lot of fun with that. I fear I may be sucked in. We'll see you on the other end whenever you platinum the game. Have fun till then. Not the plague weather. We love the plague weather here. We love the dark, dreary, big booming crashes, and yeah, it's good stuff. We get blankets out and we cuddle and we watch everything from inside, look out the windows. It's good stuff. I like cuddling weather. I'm not so much a fan of sprawling out wearing as little as possible and still feeling too hot to live in your own skin and dousing yourselves inside and out with various forms of liquid just for the hopes that you'll stop sweating in all of your uncomfortable places and chafing everywhere. That weather can suck.
Troa says hi, I just subscribed. I wonder how many of these I'll get this month.
Right? I don't know how the stream streak works with you. I don't know how the Prime sub works with you. But it seems like you have a really your clock, your profile clock is who knows what's going on. They say even a dead clock or a stop clock is right twice, but I don't even know if that's true of yours. Thank you for 39 months, assuming it's 39 months, and that part's right. Out of everybody you could sub to with Prime, I still come up on the top of your list, even now? Well, we'll just keep trying to earn that forever. As long as you have Prime, anyways. We'll keep trying to earn it. Gray Stormy and even just Overcast, that's my jam. Overcast, I find a little bit teasing. It's like, somebody wants to show you their naughtiest bit and you want to see that naughty bit. And then they're like, oh, I changed my mind. Or like somebody else walks in the room and the moment's passed. That's what Overcast weather is to me. It's just a big tease. It gets me all excited for the good storm. And that's like, sorry, we're just hiding the sun today. That's all we're doing. So, yeah, it kind of always feels like a little bit not fully fulfilling to me. All right, so that's this way. And yes, I did make that analogy. That's where my brain goes. You're already logged in. Who are you? You're not me. I want to watch me. I'm watching me. Excellent. As long as I'm the only person I watch on live stream, then we're having a good time. No, I'm just kidding. I kid. I should watch more other people on live streams, though. I should. It's always overcast here. Yeah, that weather, like, it's fine. I do dislike the sun, so overcast is preferable to me sweating everywhere and crying because all I want is to be inside in the AC. The sun equals migraines for me. Oh, hell no. The less sun there is, the happier I am. I see why you live where you do. Especially if there's some cool sky event happening. Guaranteed it'll be cloudy as fuck. Even in the middle of summer. Ooh, nice. We do get our periodic summer storms here too. Not as much as other places, but we get them. People further south of me get the goddamn auroras, but every time it's visible in my area, clouds. Hoocha, hoocha, hoocha. You can't see anything. Nice. Topical guy. But the Dow is up. Can't see auroras, but 50,000 points of Dow. Too soon? No, it's never too soon. That's just funny. Man, tell me you're protecting a shithead without telling me you're protecting a shithead. How's it going, okay? Yes, it is Hilux night tonight. We may beat this game, and if we beat this game, I already know what the next one is. I don't know if I have it installed, though. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, right? Gnome got booted. Well, not booted, right? What happens with our current administration? You get repurposed. Like no one that is beloved actually loses their livelihood or their job or whatever. Something else happens to them. Yeah, Shields of America. But that was long in the making. Also, did you hear us in Iran is totally not an Israel moving and manipulating the U.S. thing because our lovely president said so. He was asked point blank, aren't we MAGA? Aren't we supposed to be doing stuff for us? Aren't we being puppeteered by another country to serve their best interests and not ours? And he said, "Oh, what did he say? Something like, oh, we weren't compelled to go there. In fact, if anything, I pushed Israel. I pushed Israel to go in there and do stuff. Me, I'm the one that's pulling other people's purse strings, pulling other people's puppet strings. That's supposed to make it better. Don't worry, we're not being manipulated. We're manipulating people. We're making a farce of Middle East domestic relations. This should be good. Yeah. But hey, the Persian people should love and appreciate everything we're doing for them without us directly asking them. They better get on their knees and be so thankful for all of the invasive ways we've commanded ourselves in their region. Is that like the happy place for dogs? Nice. It's all just remakes of remakes, right? How many times have we done this that same thing with regards to Iran? Right. It's gotten to a place where everybody old enough to remember the last time the Western world came in and fucked with them, they're not even that old. And they might even have heard oral narratives of the time before that. It's pretty sad and pathetic. Yeah. Also, sadly, Jasmine Crockett was beaten by Tallarico. I don't know what we're talking about in that one. You have to help inform me on this one. Let me do a little bit of side research. It's a Texas thing? Okay. Whew. I don't feel so bad. Not knowing everything. Rising Star, Tallarico topples progressive firebrand Crockett in high stakes Texas Senate Democratic primary. What do we feel about this? I don't know these people well enough to fabricate an opinion. James Tallarico apparently has a surging national profile. The whole election night was wacky from what I heard. Crockett is amazing, though. I like firebrands. I do. As long as there's something behind them. You know, one could say that Trump is one of those, but, you know, then what policy does he stand for the U.S.? It's kind of confusing. VAT? He stands for VAT. He essentially knew that the U.S. would never establish a VAT tax. Can you say VAT tax? Isn't the T in VAT stand for tax? So you can't. Yeah, value added tax. It would be redundant. It's like saying PIN number. It's like Trump wanted to add a VAT to our economy and knew that Americans would be against it. So he put it in tariffs and said it's for your own good. He did that. And still a firebrand. That's the one thing. You like taxes. Where's that money going? If the Supreme Court says you have to give it back, how do we do that? It's going to be fun. Tallarico will now try to become the first Democrat in nearly 4 decades to win a Senate election in Texas, facing off against the winner of a bruising Republican primary runoff. Who am I reading, I wonder? Between longtime incumbent Cornyn and Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Bruising. Wonder how that side's going. So we love Crockett, and we really would have wanted her to win. So how do we feel about this blow? Crockett tore into Nome. People have been saying we're about to flip Texas blue. Crockett is a badass. It's an ouch on 2 fronts. So being replaced by somebody else, they think maybe the flip's not going to happen. Is that what we're saying? Crockett has almost single-handedly been the one tearing the current generation a new asshole. The current, like, old generation. Because I've been trying to do that for a while. I don't have any political clout, but fuck, boomers, let's go. What can I say about you? I think either way, Texas is seeing an improvement, but Crockett deserved that. Okay. Like she deserved getting beat. Oh, the current administration. I mean, we could just talk about the generation. Let's talk about how they treated pensions and distribution of wealth and real estate and, tax policies they voted for. Single payer healthcare. Did we get that yet? We have that one? No. Giant Pokemon, take it over my mind and make me type generation. No, I think it's a Freudian slip. Tallarico spoke out against what he claimed was voter suppression. Oh, interesting. Anything else fun about these two? Tallarico is a former middle school teacher. And Presbyterian seminarian. I don't know how much that's just an interesting, considered a rising star among Democrats. That's all very well. I guess it's Texas. This is not that interesting. Interesting to me, a non-Texan. Yeah. Well, fun stuff. I'm looking at you, Texas. I'm staring at you. We'll see what you guys are capable of. Welcome, Jam. Howdy. What's been good this week, you guys? I had nice weather today. Hail and lightning that sounded like it sounded like it was striking our yard or trees. I don't think that happened, but that's how close it sounded. Like really fucking close. I've been getting really into local politics. Good. If I could say anything about politics, I would say the federal elections are a bit overblown. Should you participate? Sure. Should you prioritize who's in the White House over who's local? No. How many people know their local politics? Not enough. How many people get screwed over by the local people, the people in your own neighborhood who are paying attention to the local politics, who are getting what they want done because they're paying attention to what's happening? They are messing with where you live because their scope is where it should be. And they're usually knowing the demographic that watches me, those people that are in your local political system, the squeaky wheel constituents, are usually getting across policies you don't want. They're getting policies they want. Yeah. I'm considering moving to another part of the city just to establish residence in a different district to unseat some of these old assholes on the city council. Yes. If only we could do that. Imagine real estate was so liquid and affordable and transitional that you could use it to create political warfare. How cool would that be? The problem is there's too many of them and they all live in the expensive areas. Damn. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's exhausting. The monster running DHS is out, right? Right? Not to say that the backfill will be great. We'll see about that. ICE now has the authority to basically strip search minors without any type of parent supervision, literally wherever they want. If there's a good, there's no good way to spin that. It's like 99% evil, and I can't think of a good thing to say about that, but I will try. If a single ICE agent tries to use that power, if multiple ICE agents try to use that power, we're going to at least have amazing grounds to take the whole foundation to court and maybe redistribute wealth through their crooked system back to the citizens for their transgressions. And I hope anybody that tries that fries, absolutely fries. You deserve all of your livelihood stripped from you. You deserve to be doxxed online. Your family deserves the repercussions of your actions. And I rarely say that, but they should have talked you down from that or tied you up at home so you can't go out with your mask and your police Velcros that you stick on your jacket so you look like you're official. Yeah. Today was borderline let your inner light shine day for me. Oh? It's been a good one, but I didn't go full on fit to burst positive mood mode. Well, good for you. I felt pretty down most of today. So thank you for having a good positive day in a day where I wasn't feeling it. And maybe a little bit of that will rub off on me. I think it already is. Just hearing that you had such a nice day makes me feel like, oh, maybe I could reevaluate how bad my day was. Maybe it wasn't so bad after all. When I think about it. I live in a big righty community. Fun stuff. Thank you for living there to at least put your vote in and do your part to show the demographics that people like you exist. It's bad. This is beyond bad. I hope it is bad in an accountable way that should this ever take place, should it ever occur, should any minor ever get strip searched by some nasty LARPer in a mask and police gear, that they absolutely get taken to full extent of the law. 100%. The only thing I don't want to see is outraged people taking up vigilantism, because that's exactly the sort of stuff that the right uses as weaponized narrative. When they see a bunch of crazy lefties, a bunch of libtards go nuts because they don't respect authority and power, and look at them all crowding around and acting dumb around our ICE boys. that's when it's really hard to get to a place where we can make meaningful change to the middle. Yeah. Best not to be weaponized. Did you see the ICE agent got set up in a child sex? Did they Chris Hansen him? Did he have to take a seat over there? There's a body cam of it. Bruh. It makes you wonder if we were to, you know how Grindr has all of those stats on RNC convention dates and places, and it's like, oh, look at this crazy spike, or look at this server overage and outage that we experienced here at the RNC situation. It makes me wonder if we gathered big data on ICE, how many Grindr, how many Chris Hansen moments, predators would we find in the mix? They already have predation desires, right? They saw that the government's giving them a paycheck to be a predator, and they're like, about fucking time. This is our season, boys. Let's go. Let's put on our LARP gear. I already have a set. I don't need to be issued anything. I got my fake police stuff hiding in the closet here. I just whip it out. And this time I get paid. Without the Chris Hansen. I had figured without the Chris Hansen. All right. We do have a game to play too, you guys. Where is that? Harlooks. What a gorgeous mess of a soundtrack and visuals and dialogue. It's just like the part of Mother where the kids get drugged, but for an entire game. I have no idea who these people are, or what's happening to them, or why they look like they do. Well, thank you for starting off this night of streaming so well for me. I wish you luck in being able to play this game. We can play this game. We can chat and we can play this game. I don't even know if we're going to have, a full stream's worth of this game. Might be we beat the game. We already did this whole room with the music. I think this room is for goofing around. I think that's it. I'm trying to remember where else we've already been since we've been flying. And I don't frankly remember. This is one, yeah? This is our ship. This is our spaceship. We killed something here, and this is where we need a key. So the spaceship key, I think, is our big MacGuffin. What's a MacGuffin for those of you uninitiated in MacGuffin knowledge? MacGuffins are, you can land up here? Oh, neat. Doesn't do you anything. The thing that is required to move the story along, usually in movies. It's like the special magical story plot device that gets everything going. I'd be curious to know where the term MacGuffin came from, though. Who came up with that name? There's something here. It looks like a dungeon. That might be the last place we want to be. Also might be a place we want to be. Can we land here? Can we land? Oh, we've already been here. That's the place. We need to find all three of the wise men to get there, right? We haven't been to this guy's home in a long time. Is there anything else we could do here for you? At your lovely home? Can we get into the basement from back here? I remember this is how we... Hell yeah! This is probably a bad idea because this is where all these bad guys are. But I remembered that there's a basement there. I'm a pro at derailing streamers. Joke's on you. The derail is the stream. This stuff that's on screen is just the allure. It's the bait. It brings people in. They're like, games. I do a game. And I'm like, oh fuck, we're talking about politics and stuff. How did that happen? We already got this thing, right? At least 13 years of experience. You've been watching live streams for 13 years? Interesting. I don't think I have. Let's clean up. Flesh and will were restored. Yes, excellent. Just a little background noise. The game? Yeah, exactly. That's all the game is. Just some background noise. Strictly on Twitch? 13 years? Has Twitch been around for 13 years? Dang. That's a long time. There's that trash can right over there in sort of the abyss, and it makes me wonder, is there a way to get to the abyss from here? It looks like one of those rooms where if you step just right and just walk right off into the darkness. But maybe not. I found a keyboard I might like. I think nobody's really mentioned, because you're all just way too polite to say anything about it, that my keyboard, which I love the tactile sensation of, is not really a good streamer's keyboard. It's loud. And I know it's loud. I've already been to half of these places, right? But yeah, I think we already did this one. The problem with the keyboard that I've found is it's sold out. And I guess I have to wait until it comes back into stock or something. One of the neat things is for me, who I like to play a lot of first-person based games, the numpad is usually so far away for me to do anything interesting. But I like mapping like some special abilities or like UI elements to the numpad. And then I'm doing this like tap dance. Like, do I let go of my trackball to tap those buttons? Do I move my left hand off the home row and all the way over there to BFE to go mess with the keys? And this one that I'm looking at online, the numpad is left of the main typing keys. Cool, right? I think that's kind of hip, personally. I too have a loud keyboard. Yeah, and so I'm also looking at switches that are just not the crazy loud kind. I know I'm going to hate the feeling of it. I know it's going to make me ick, but I'm going to spend a couple years on it, and it's probably going to be, I will acclimate to it, and then it'll be fine. Yeah, I forget. We've done all the things. I don't have any cups. I've seen like 3 of these water thingies, and can't find cups. I think I will just stand here forever. Cool. Yeah, you do that. Have we not been here? I feel like we saw this place, but then didn't see the left or something. Oh, right. Mystical doorway that requires all the shapes. Well, we haven't solved for the shapes thing yet, so we'll have to come back here. I can't recall ever hearing it, if that's what you mean. Wait, hang on, really? So if I were to do... all right, let's do a little bit of typing. How about that? A little bit, maybe if I'm talking while I'm doing it, maybe if I'm talking and I type, and then it's coming through the noise filter, then you can hear me typing and talking at the same time. But if I'm quiet, I don't know. What do you think? So I did a couple tests, a little bit of typing without talking at all, a little bit of typing and talking at the same time to maybe like override the noise gate by my voice, and then therefore maybe sounds of keys bleed. It's loud in my ears. I'm also monitoring myself. I don't know that a lot of streamers do this, which is insane to me. I cannot imagine. Imagine talking into a microphone to a bunch of people and you don't know what you sound like because all you hear is like the game. I like hearing me so that I know that I'm I sound okay. Cherry MX Blue for the win. Blue? Okay. I don't know. I forget what these ones have by default, but I know they're hot swappable. You just explained a left-handed keyboard, basically. I don't know if it's a left-handed keyboard. I don't know if the concept of left-handed is correct for just moving the numpad. The arrow keys aren't moved, and all those other keys that are above the arrow keys aren't moved. None of the letters in the typing area are swapped. Not that that would be. I don't think QWERTY favors right-handed people per se. I don't think QWERTY favors anybody. I wouldn't stay on QWERTY after knowing what I know. I don't know why you all stay on QWERTY. One day I will black pill you all on QWERTY. Oh, we've been here because there's a dock. Right. This is not just a flyable area. So we've been to all the places that you don't need to you'll need to fly for. If you can get to a dock, I've been there, but we haven't been here. Or we did get here. Did we get here? Is this the end of what this part is? Or nah? Is this where we found our airship was right here? I'm kind of curious, what was the last place we needed to get to then? Okay, so MX Blue for life. Oh, 2 or 1 vote, or just still 1 vote for blue. Gotcha. Hey, D, is the Oz friend okay? I'm not seeing her on. Updates in her Discord. Let me call the Oz friend and just see, because I woke her up and said, "Hey, are you streaming?" And she pretended like she wasn't. Ow, that's loud. Why is my phone so loud? She should have started streaming already. I could have sworn she would have. In fact, I think she messaged some people about that she was going to stream. I hope I don't have to go all the way upstairs and see what she's up to. Went to voicemail. Womp womp. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go wake her up. I bet that's what happened if she fell back asleep without telling anyone. Whether her stream was going to happen or not. I feel like she'll probably stream if I wake her up. I think she will. And I don't know if I'll wake her up. I think it's the right thing to do. Oh, I barely hear it, though I usually have streams down low late at night. Okay, just loud enough to hear voices most times. Gotcha. My keyboard is audible, but not really noticeable. I can tell you're using a keyboard, but it's not overbearing. Okay, cool. Honestly, that's fine. I don't mind the fact that I have a soundy keyboard as long as it's not distracting. I don't like my voice, so I prefer not to hear it. The thing is, other people might like to hear your voice or just resonate with your voice. It doesn't have to, not every voice has to be likable for other people to want to hear it all the time. Does that make sense? Sometimes it's more about like what you say than how you sound. I'm in that boat too. Interesting. I don't have to hear my voice for others to hear it. I suppose that's true. Summon airship. Oh, right. Yeah, the airship's right here. This is how we got the airship, by getting up here. And we were running away from a thing. I remember. I don't want to do that room again. I don't need to do that room again. What we do need to find is the third Smarty Pants guy. The third wise man. Is it here? Have we been here? I don't think we've been here. Have we been here? This feels new. Well, this feels real new. Where are we going? We're going up a big old tower. Oh, yeah, this is all new. Okay. Let me take a quick pause. Let me take a quick break and just check in on Oz. Just to see that she's going to be doing what she wants to do. Whether that is an announcement to you all that she's going to sleep through tonight. or if she meant to stream and then passed out again, or maybe the kiddos tied her up, and I can help get her out of that. I'll be right back. We'll figure this out. Goodbye.
Goddamn dredging tool.
Hey, there's a note wedged in here.
Indy, I know you'll find this sooner or later.
What?
The Nazis have kidnapped me.
What?
They must have found something because it looks like we're leaving.
What?
Hey, I need your help.
Is there a note in this?
Signed, Sophia.
Yeah. Did this seriously just happen? Did this seriously just happen? Sophia. You put your note in a shovel, Sophia. Okay. All right. What are we going to do? All right. Sophia.
Hero, you have to reject sweetheart. Uh-oh. That sounds like a dangerous gesture.
It's time, hero. Your princess awaits.
I don't think she's gonna listen to me.
Yeah, but like.
Although, as I understand from men who can self-sucking, how is it described? It's a lot less like having your dick sucked and a lot more like sucking a dick. For anybody.
Gee, I wonder fucking why.
I wonder why. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give that guy those things and teleport back to the very first city that we discovered in the game. Just kidding. It is pronounced Onet. I did check the Japanese pronunciation. And in Japanese, when you go to this first town, they pronounce it Oneto. Oneto. So, Onet. Oh, you're so fun. I want to make like a baby and spend 9 months inside you. What the hell? Oh, lovely. What's here? Oh, the breaker. Hi. Oh, brutal.
I have no offensive sluts.
I've got not the right thing for this guy.
Oh,
Please no.
I'm dangling like
I see you.
dangleberry.
That's a dingleberry. No, not me too. No.
Oh no.
So much for trying to help these guys.
Oh no. Both you guys got baited. Oh my.
I was being too, I did not respect enough. That was actually pretty hilarious. He's gonna fall for the bait. He's gonna get deleted right now. Boom!
Yep, there it goes.
Single-handedly wiped the whole of us.
Yes, Oz laughs like with all of her essence. Oz also burps with all of her essence.
I use male gaze and... Oh, thank you for the nice. Always makes
Sorry, I
it
just
good.
want to flex my points.
I fucking love it. I use male gaze and purely...
Oh, motherfucker. I might do it again now. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, I'll save the rest of
Dude,
mine.
it's one of my faves. I love it. I made that one myself.
Legend.
I use male gaze in a purely academic sense. I'm curious about that. Tell me you don't love it too. That's why you keep buying it. It's so good.
This just proves that people steady watch your shit, man. It's not easy to get 10,000 channel points. And I know that because even my most people you must ship the most struggle to spend that many channel
Fucking
points.
Godbert too. Thank you. Thank you all for the. How can I, an inanimate object, create animate objects? Ah, the old Tootsie Roll question. Oz is my wife, life partner, mother of my two crotch groblins. Groblins? I'm just gonna roll with it. Like that wasn't a typo from the mouth. Welcome.
A lot like me. That shows you how terminally on computers I am, that I was like, I don't know the word misspeak, but I know the word typo, and I'll just say typo from the mouth because that's how I could talk. Oz is gonna stream tonight, you guys. Okay, yeah, that's happened. Rod, hi, meow to you too. Okay. Let me catch up with chat, and then I'll tell you the Oz thing. It's cute. It's very short. But I'll catch up with chat first because it's been a hot minute. Where did we leave off? Is numpad often enough to consider it being on the right side to be right-handed? I don't know. I use it a lot too. I'm left-handed, and I don't think I need it to be on one side or the other to feel like it's in its right place. Like keyboards are two-handed devices, and you have to use your opposite hand as fluently as your good hand. Ask anybody who fell into the WASD cult and believes that games should use WASD to move around. Those people have high acumen with their left hand. Even most of them are not left-handed. Think about not liking my own voice, to me, is about as important to me as feeling like I'm unattractive. Doesn't matter a lick since I'm not the one stuck looking or listening to me. I guess there's that, yeah. Thankfully, others don't agree with me. Yeah, I suppose if you are good enough at appreciating what others think of you, that you can ignore your own feelings about yourself or just reap the rewards of what everybody seems to think. I feel like I fall into that camp a little bit. Like I've been talked at most of my life as to what people think I am to them, how I look and how attractive I am to them. And I rarely like myself. In all my different iterations, I rarely look at myself and I'm like, yeah, you're doing it. I don't do it for me. I would not be attracted to me. But luckily for me, enough people I like or that I think are cute think I'm cute. And if I think you're cute and you think I'm cute, how can I argue against that? I love that Oz clip. What was the Oz clip? What played? That's what I mean. If the numpad is on the left of QWERTY, I would have my mouse on that side too. I don't see why mouse and numpad have anything to do with each other though. My right hand is busy enough as it is. My trackball doesn't have like the 12 buttons like some people do on their mouse. Like some gamers have the brick of numbers, right? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way down to 12. In like a rectangle, just on where their thumb is. It's too much tap dancing for me. But I do have a lot of buttons under my right hand's fingers. Everyone's employed. All my whole right hand is doing stuff. So it doesn't want to jump over to the numpad. The left hand doesn't want to jump over to the numpad. Numpad's just sort of like neutral BFE. Yeah. Yes, you use both hands there too. I can't wait. Oh, burping with all of her essence. Yeah, she burps like a trucker. And I find that endearing about her. Yeah. One of my faves too. Yeah. So what happened was I finished we both take turns with our two crotch goblins when we put them to bed. She'll put one to bed, I'll put the other one to bed. Then the next night. It's an Oz. Boogie. So what happened was Oz knows the story, but I'm going to tell the story because Oz will have to type it and I can say it straight to the camera. Married to, can't believe hear over there sometimes. Yeah, just got one of those burps too. What happened was we put our respective children down to bed, and then we both kind of passed out. And this was like our streams weren't imminent. We could have gotten some stuff done, but we're both just bruised and beat and tired from the long, long day of today. And then the little came in and needed something. Okay. The tiny came in and needed something. Okay. And part of that, I needed to go back to their room. And then they were like tag teaming, like, oh, and I want to tell you this. And oh, I have a question about this. And oh, I get afraid when this happens. Like, okay. Both of you should be asleep by now. I managed to get back into bed again and maybe get a little bit of more of a nap. And then I got bothered again twice. The tiny came in and I must have had like a look on my face when I was like, what? And she tried to make it sweet. Like it was probably going to be a request, but I think she flipped the script when she saw me and she was like, I just wanted to give you a hug. I was like, yeah, that's right. But I think she read the room and she's like, never mind. I think it's just going to be a hug. And then the little came back in again and also needed something else again. I'm just like, yo, I guess I'm just not getting a full nap before stream, but that's fine. I got what it takes to make a stream happen. And then so I started getting ready to go start up my stream. And then I woke up Oz from she got the full nap because I was just like intercepting every kid along the way, like, you will not wake up your mom. And so I woke her up and I was like, so you're pretty heavily passed out and you got a lot of like uninterrupted sleep thanks to me. Are you gonna get ready for streams coming up pretty soon here? Or are you gonna like tell everybody you're canceling and like get some sleep tonight instead? Like, what do you feel like doing? And she pantomimed this thing to be cute because she's a goblin and goblins do this kind of thing. She looked at me for a second and then she just went like, I'm just going to pass right out right now and not do any of the, I'm not going to tell them I canceled stream and I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to, like just being a little rat, right? Little brat. And I was like, all right, well, you do what you gonna do. You're gonna sleep, better cancel. You're gonna stream, better get ready to stream. I'm gonna go start my stream. And I went and started my stream. I came back up when you all told me that there was no Oz show. And she was asleep in the exact position that she pantomimed she was gonna pass out in. Yeah, just pass out. And I was like, so... are we canceling or are we going to stream? I was like, and she got up. Yeah, it was cute. Goblins. I'm getting molested in this game. Hello. The people that were all on the other side of that table, they're all like hovering around me now. Hi. Hello. What makes you want to come over and talk to me? What is your name? Just thrum it. That sounds dirty. What about you? Castigate it below vacuums. Above the vacuum. Above the art. And the days go by. I don't know what these people are saying. Almost ever. This guy looks like fingers ready to snap. As a head. Hi, bud. Uh-oh, I messed with your table. I'm so sorry. I'll come around the side and talk to you, I guess. You must be the new foreman. Oh, again, finally somebody who speaks English. It's so confusing how random people are about whether they can talk to you or they just spout weirdness. Check in with Clawman. Clawman? Before you head to the lab. Okay. You're not Clawman. Is Clawman over here or is this the lab? You're not allowed to enter the lab without Clawman's permission. Oh, sorry. That's the lab then. Clawman must be up. Clawman. Clawman? Oh, that's Clawman. He's a Clawman. Hi. Who are you? Another creature. Thrum another creature. Thrum another sphere. Like creature for their cycloid memory. Blatantly yearns for gland creature. That's not nightmare fuel at all. But you, let's digest radiance ostensibly. Sure. That's the only way I like to digest. Yeah. We're gonna save. I'm nervous about Clawman. I'm afraid he's gonna do something to us. Hi, my friend. Nice to finally meet you. Oh, this guy's like, cool, I guess. If you'll just give me the password, I can get you set up in the lab. It's so weird. I don't know the password. Delusion, embrace, fatal convexity, pain horribly, or chemical. I'm gonna go with geez, I don't know, man. Fatal convexity. Oh, did you forget it or something? I'll give you another chance. What is the password? Oh, God. Oh, no, it's different. They're all 4 different. Spirit tether, fine product, being horribly, or doom. Spirit tether sounds light compared to the last options. Just try that one, maybe. Just see what will happen. Spirit tether. It's not that either. Stop joking around. This is your final chance. And they're all different again. Vent shine, mutant memory. Gland delicately. That sounds like these guys' speech. Let's do gland delicately. Gland delicately? Who are you? Prepare to be destroyed. Oh, God. I have a notion. Oh, sorry. I think this was scripted, to be perfectly honest. We're going to get in a fight. Yeah, we're going to get in a fight. Okay. Let's use specials and use them quick. Guards and heals, remove status. Probably causes enemies to fall asleep. Probably not this guy. 250 damage, slows casting speed. Can we do that? Let's do that one. What are you going to do? Inflicts queasy status. I kind of like that. There's so many now. Temporarily change appearance. Oh, we don't use that here. May confuse enemies. Let's do bubbles. I remember queasy being kind of helpful. And then you're our black mage. You got to do big stuff. Mini leech. That's neat. Stick meat. Queasy. Detonation. Let's do space shurikens with this guy. Double damage. Choo-choo. Uh-oh. Employed pincers. That hurt. You're nauseated. Detonation. Okay, we're in some bit of trouble. That guy took a lot of damage. Our black mage took some big hit. You. More special. Health chant. Maybe not. Detonation. Panorama. Maybe we can confuse him and he'll hurt himself. You have a special that can heal yourself, though. Guards and heals 30% of flesh. Let's do that one. That only works on the self. Shuriken. Oh, pincers. No! Our man died before anything could happen. Confusion. Did it work? It said confusion. You do Shuriken. And you do things. We have some warm burritos. 17 of them, actually. It's gonna do a quick revive on this guy. Why do we have so many revives? Please stay. Damn, he's no longer confused. I don't love that. Chrome Flame. We're confused now. That's not great. And pinched. And paralyzed. Oof. Brutal. No, not more flame. Can we not? Oh, we're both unable to move? There goes Wayne. The Dulsman's gonna die. No! We slew him! How did that even happen? Impressive. Lots of bucks found. Wayne's crew is victorious. Oh, he just splattered into guts. I hope that counts as getting his permission. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save that file. Do we know anything about that? Let's crush his table too. Anything special in his room? Just his special friends. It's more engine than death now, is it? I'm lamenting it. Okay. We're gonna go and do a resi on our friendies. I know where we can res real fast. Right in my house. It's right up here. Right in the house. Boop. We just gotta go take a quick bath. I love that your house is so natural, right or near the end too. You can come right back here. Natural. What am I saying? Streamer brain. It's close enough and useful enough. You can come back here meaningfully. That's what I was trying to get at. There's reasons to be here. It's not just the starter place and then you never come back again. That's important to me. I too rejuvenate in a nice hot bath, right? I kind of want to take one tomorrow. I'm going to have to work in the attic tomorrow between this stream and next stream. And the attic is full of wires and ducts and bad floors, which means I have to do a lot of like core exercise, twisting my body around and stuff to get around places up there. So wish me luck. I could definitely use a hot bath after being covered in sweat, spider webs, and fiberglass. Blue hopes may rescue your jelly, but cycloid brains may exalt of my art. Did this guy have the password the whole time? I wonder if there's password in what he just said. Can we go here now? Hell yeah. We got our permission. That sounds like it'd be a bit outside of the realm of fun. I actually like going up into the attic and doing what I'm doing, which is making room for more stuff. It's poorly organized, and I'm going in and I'm organizing everything. And I like organizing things. Hi, friend. You must be the new guy. The machines have been prepared, so feel free to give them a whirl. Oh, thanks. They look very much like the other guys. When we start a new act and there's stuff around that you can flip levers and stuff, they kind of... Who are all those dudes in the vats? Who are our vat friends? Who are the bathtub friends? I'll never get tired of watching the machine do its thing. Yeah? Cool. How about you? Do you not talk? Oh, here. I selected these specimens for their exceptionally high monetization potential. Did you now? What are these things? Why can't I get a good glimpse of... Okay, how about the bathtub guys? Oh, uh-oh. I spilled one. Whoops. Sorry about that guy. I hope we don't spill the tube guys. Boop. 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 And lever. Nothing. Oh, and then the big crank. There we go. Uh-oh. One's out, and he's money. $25,000? What the hell? What did I just do? You can't flip these levers back? I got one of them. Uh-oh. Did another thing. Another 25,000? No, I'm reading this wrong. 250,000. What am I doing? I'm saving. Can we get the last guy out? Oh, there he is. Where does his goo turn up? Why do we need all this money? 250,000. Saving again. What am I doing? Why am I gathering all this money up? Who are these guys? I'm gonna spill them all. Spilled your bathtub gin. Or whatever those things are. Hello? Are you a thing? This music is so... It's a vibe. I don't know what vibe, but it's a vibe. Okay, well, thanks for a crazy amount of money. What am I doing with this money? What's my MO? Where am I going and why? Is it this place? Are you somebody that needs so much money? The lever's off limits. I don't recommend pushing the button either. Okay. We're not doing those things. We're just going to come over here and get some free vegetables. And there's nothing else to your area. I say we save and we mess with him. I'd buy lots of cheese. I wish I was in a place where if I found $750,000, cheese would be first on my list. Pulling the lever. Boop. Please don't touch the lever. Thank you. I'll keep doing. Okay. There is no lever game. There's a button game though. Please stop pushing the button. Oh, there's something here though. I'll give you these muscle appliques. Just stop pushing the button. Hey, 2 muscle appliques. Thanks. These are good. These are good things. We're going to give them to the Black Mage because we want him to be so mighty. Yes. All the might. And some snosa. More button. We saved, just in case. Oh, that sound like refulgent life prisons. Okay, he's not going to do anything else. I think we're just... Sing product vacuum mercifully bungled? You're a button-pressing maniac. Take this. We do get other stuff. A paper cup! Now go, there's nothing more for you here. May you destroy in rays. Thanks. Got a freaking paper cup for messing with that guy. Paper cups are great. I don't remember the last time we saw water except where we just were. There's that other place too with the shapes puzzle. But I know there's one right here. Boop. We use a paper cup of the machine. You can put a cup in the recess in the front of the machine and presses a small blue lever. Fluid flows from the reservoir into the paper cup. You drink it and your will is permanently increased by 25 points. Excellent. All right, let's save again. God, what are we doing with all this money? What are we going to do with all this money? I forget what this place... I forget what all these little places are. Keep coming back to them over and over again because I forget. Yahoo. Toilet? Nothing special in your toilet? There's nothing else to do here at all. I should not come back to this place. Tro, what's your favorite cheese? If you'd buy so much cheese, what's top on your list? Done everything there. We got lots and lots of money. Done everything here, I think. What happens if we come through this way? Nothing? Seemingly nothing. Here. Can we not even land here? Can you only take the boat here? That's interesting, right? A little interesting. We don't want this place again. I forget what this one is. The answer is yes. Oh, shapes. Oh, shapes. Okay. So they're all... Wait. Just 3. No, there's more. There's 4. It's just 4 shapes? Shall we screenshot this real quick because I don't want to remember these. Boop. We'll just do a little screen grab of that spot. And we can reference that later if we need to. I'm afraid to touch these because I'm afraid that like the shapes are going to change or something like that. But there's shapes there and there's a shapes puzzle here, right? In this room. Shapes puzzle. Okay. So how do we what are we supposed to There's only 4, so that's kind of not great. Makes it really hard for me to know exactly which one's what. But this one down here looks like it should be. Oh, do they? Oh, they don't change. We just have to get the right 4 wiggling. Oh, I thought you had to like change the shapes or something. Thank goodness. I have a lot of favorites depending on if I'm eating it straight or with food. What's your favorite cheese that's just straight cheese? You're not putting it with any, no pairing, no charcuterie. You're just you grabbed a block of cheese, you cut yourself off a slice or a stick, and you're just gonna munch on it. All right, so based on what I took a screenshot of, it's this guy. It's gonna start wiggling. This guy wiggles. The wormy dude, that's a wiggler. And last one is this sad rainbow. Boop. Yeah, doors opened. Let's save. If I get my ass kicked, I want to at least have a save just before. Hello? Oh, hi. Bugs. My friend loves bugs. Bye, bugs. Okay. You're watching a TV. You also look pretty cool. Hi, friend. I'm called Pangorma. 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 Greatest of the dread knights of V. Thorn. Through long ages, I have waited in this vault. I'm sorry, bud. You a vault dweller? ... Fight me. Great. Just what I thought might happen. No, because I want to watch your TV first and then fight you. For just a slice, probably Colby Jack. Nice. It's mellow with a bit of an after flavor bite and doesn't really need anything else to embellish it or add to the flavor. Good choice. Good choice. Let's say nope. So it goes. We're going to watch your TV first. Learned Dark Flame. Because I'm coming at you like a dark flame. What's Dark Flame do? Dark Flame damages all enemies slightly stronger than a normal attack. Okay, it's just AoE. That's good, but probably not like this fight good. It's just going to be fighting one dude right here. Fight me. Okay, prepare yourself. I did. Oh, there's 3 of them. Look at that. We're going to have to use Dark Flame. All foes. No. Dark Flame. Wait, no. You do, Dissect? No. Calibration? No. Where's the one where you mess with everybody? Panorama? Yeah, Panorama. Panorama! And then, more Dark Flame. All right, here goes. Here goes, friends. Wayne unleash the Dark Flame. Big damage. Good stuff. Some Snosa release a Dark Flame. Oh, guard A, bye. Oh, everybody's going after some Snoma. Here's some confusion. Yeah, they're confused. Okay, great. Confusion is good. Let's take a moment. You're gonna do bubbles on the Dark Knight. You are gonna do attack on guard B. No, you're not. You're gonna do, what are we gonna do with you? Detonation, Panorama again. Health chant, no. Space shurikens. We'll do space shurikens on guard B. And then you go into that guardy thing. Hollow pleather. Yeah. On Samsnosa. The Dolzman went fast. Well, he's gone. Samsnosa gets the hollow pleather out. Nice. And Wayne does the bubbles. You're poisoned, friend. You're poisoned. Now, let's whip out the good stuff. Space shuriken. Space shuriken. And Samsnosa doesn't really have a whole lot. Can we do Mystic Meat? Why don't you just do a regular attack and hold on to your stuff? Wayne. Big damage. 148. 90 from the tank. All right. Okay. And dead. With just a normal attack. Wow. We are OP. I don't think we've even been grinding that much. There's that whole like big dungeon, and I don't think we did a whole lot of fighting in there. I kind of like didn't want to fight things. I avoided a lot. Wins Cruise victorious. $2,000 found. Muscle applique found. Hell yeah. I am defeated. Very well. I will follow you and aid you in your violent endeavors. Hell yeah. I think we're a foursome now. ... By the way, I have dominion over the ambulant skulls. You needn't fear their deadly touch anymore. That's going to give us access to so many things. Thank you. I hate those guys. Also, let's come back here and learn this for you, just in case. Amazing. We're 4. We need to get this guy dressed up. Do we have anything for him, like just hanging out in inventory? Oh, he's already got some cool stuff on him. Pangorma's already got stuff. We do optimize. Changed some stuff. Do we really want Parasite Crystal instead of Joyous? It changes. It makes him very inflicts jolly damage. Yeah, why does the Parasite Crystal good? Increases max will points, but decreases his flesh points, and that's considered better? I don't know about that. And the Palmetto Buckler, the Bicep, would rather he's immune to poison or give him the Bicep, which is flesh and mightiness. Crown doesn't do anything though, does it? The Demon Skull does nothing at all. So the Cellophane's actually better. Torso Shell really doesn't do anything. Badger do. Okay, that's fine. Put that stuff on him. Maybe we'll find better stuff now though. So what's in the next room over, I wonder? Hello, another bug. The bugs make Samsnosa stronger. Also, let's just talk about things. We got another muscle applique. Giving it to Samsnosa again. Because why not min-max one character like crazy? Save. What's in the bathtub? Oh god, it's another one of these people that fall out of bathtubs. Why are we so obsessed with making people fall out of the bathtubs and fall apart? I'm sorry, friend. Oh no, we melted the sofa too. That's apparently not a place to fall asleep. Okay, well, that was easier to solve than I expected. We actually could have gotten him a lot earlier, I suppose. Oh yeah, here's another water. In case we find another cup, we can come to this place if I remember to do so. All right, let's fly. Let's go back to the only shop I really know. And make sure that our friend is well taken care of. We could buy anything now, so if we were holding out before, I don't know that we were really missing out on anything. Buy Bat Dirk Fork. Fork is probably better than some folks. Wayne's got the duck blade, but I think that is better. Pangorma, the fork is worse. Why did Wayne have the duck blade? Whoops. I didn't mean to come back in here. Wayne had the duck blade because it does something else. I can't remember what. Small chance of lowering target's mightiness. And it's not that much lower than the, whatever it's called. The fork. So that's all the the weaponry that this place has. I feel like the Samsnosa and Pangorma dudes, I can't believe it. I could just say their names. Like they come with their own specialized stuff. And you don't really get a chance to like change them out for anything. They just are. Hi, friend. Forget what you sell. Bleak cellophane. Oh, you're the head stuff. Yeah. Turbo tendons. Allows Aura to wield 2 weapons. Do you do one for Pangorma? Maybe it'd be cool for him. Get dressed. How would you like instead of bad juju, because we already have 2 people with bad juju. How would like turbo tendons instead? You could put another instrument here. You could actually wield the bestial axe or the parasite crystal. Oh, that really decreases your flesh points, though. I don't know about that. Why do you want lots of will on this character? Give him the bestial axe for now. Maybe he'll do good damage. I'm not sure what good he is yet. We'll have to find that out. And then you. Are they your healer? He said he was a warrior. Also, he doesn't have any abilities unless I run around and like get some for him, I think. We'll check his powers next. My armors, well, blah, 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 blah. Berry shield. We can't put berry shields on those 2 people. Because they're already dual wielding stuff. They can't hold the shield. Torso shell. Chrome bowlers. Really? Put that on Pangorma instead of the cellophane? Yeah, probably. But it's not as good as the head squirrel. That's crazy. Silly, actually. Pangorma gets the chrome bowler. Why does it not say that these are better or worse? Interesting. Okay, save. Powers. What does Pangorma have specifically? Partial destruct. Damage equal to 25% of target's current flesh points. So he's really good at fighting bosses, if that works on bosses. And Ancient Odor. Minor damage and poisons all enemies. He's not really a healer. With that one ability, he's sort of like the anti-boss, which means he's going to be doing massive amounts of damage to anybody with a ridiculously large hit point pool. Okay, we are here in the city. There is one TV up here. I'm pretty sure there's a TV up here. I don't know that we need this 4th guy to have all the powers, to be perfectly honest. He seems to have such worth with that one spell that he already comes with, that running the whole world to find these other TVs doesn't seem like it's high value. But I know where some are. We might as well go check them out. This was shurikens. Yep. Thanks, friend. Nice part about beating enemies in this game is they stay dead. It is a very rewarding feeling, but it also feels like, okay, you can't do anything to go fight more if you wanted to fight more. Is there anything even remotely close to the normal tropes in this insanity that is? Oh, he sounds more like DPS. Yeah. He's the tank buster guy. So let's get everybody's health and will up because we changed some gear and did some stuff. So everybody's got everyone's not full. Let's make them full with a bath. And there's a TV in here. Should have been thinking in terms of TVs. Come back here for the TV. I think this is the one where you protect yourself with the pleather. Yeah. Do you like pleather? I like it sometimes. Pleather reminds me of some of my gothier memories. Okay. And then there are nasty skulls in this room. So we could go and say hi, our fourth dude makes us invulnerable to the skulls. I don't know that we need to worry about that. Oh, another TV. Hello? I do feel like we've already... Mystic Meat. I don't even remember what Mystic Meat is. I don't remember if there's anything around the skulls that we haven't already done. What do you turn into? Oh, it just disappears. Okay, bye. Well, now we can go on a rampage on all the red skulls. I don't know why we would need to. What ambition we have against these poor things. But maybe there's stuff here that we couldn't get without them being gone. Bye. But I feel like we got it all. We got that. We got this already. Yeah, yeah. I think we even died here getting the stuff. But the game doesn't really punish you for dying. Then there's more red skulls in Sam Snows' house. The fact that I'm remembering these characters' names is... I feel like I'm going a little bit insane. They're weird, wacky names. I'm going to close some stuff that is no longer relevant. Bye. Don't need to look at you anymore. Okay. Into the ship. Everybody climb aboard. Sam Snows' house. The crazy red skulls everywhere. Let's save. There we go. Okay. Let's go into that crazy basement of yours. Oh, new TV. Where did we pick up our oh yeah. Yeah, there's a TV next to every friend you pick up. Yeah? Thinking about it, there is. All right, we go this way, and we super don't have to worry about this anymore. We'll just get rid of all you. I'm sure there's something in this room we didn't get to. Hey, friend. I think I'll just stand here forever. You do that. You could just take a nap on the couch if you wanted to. I actualized at Eve, the jelly of sleep. His was a gentle and feelingly suitcase. He texturized beside a microcosm deep, mercifully astride mild populace. I agree. That's very will restoring stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I was so good at navigating these. Well, I wasn't. I was scared and would stand in one area and cry. But I do think we already saw everything in here too. I suppose if it really vexed you, if this was really hard, these areas, you could go in and vanquish them and then get whatever you were missing. But I did pretty good without the fourth guy. You really can't just land here. We gotta take the other ship. I don't love that. All right, where else do we need to go? Because I need a key. Do you have the key? Can I interest you in hot dogs or perhaps a spaceship key? Wait, does this guy sell the key? For some reason, I thought it was just a hot dog guy. He's the spaceship key vendor? How much is your spaceship key? 99,999. Looks like we got enough for a spaceship key. Stars 50% of flesh to all allies. Can we get a couple hot dogs too? That sounds good. But also one key, just, oh, how many spaceship keys do we want? We can get 7. Just get 1. Hey, we got the spaceship key. We did the thing. Wait, what about our last wise man? Do we have to go to space for him? Ah, poop. I do want, let's go to the ship, or sorry, the water ship, water vessel. Can we not land here? There we go. And go talk to the wise man. I forgot there's different music for this. here. Oh, there's nothing to say though, is there? You need a key or a token. You don't have the token. You get the token, you can open up the TV, and then you get some superpower. But we haven't found this guy yet. So let's go to space. Maybe we save him in outer space. The butt. All right. Back to the ship. Let's fly this spaceship to who knows where. We'll go in. And we will save before we do this because this feels monumental. We still have a lot of money left over. We're flying. Ooh. Neat effect. Oh, that was crazy fast. These things don't do anything. The glowy things on the side. All right. Where are we? We're in a whole new... Oh, bugs. Hell yeah. Space bugs. Make my Samsnosa strong. Watch, you only get a good ending if you don't kill any bugs. And I've killed all the bugs. Wow, it's a whole new world. Whoops, that's back in the ship. Oh no. What is this? Are we on a creature? The music's cool. There looks like there are things here to do or interact with, but it is not. Ruh-roh. Yep, we're on the moon with Steve. You can't interact with this either. I thought one of these things would be a building. Is this a cemetery? Looks like you could go down there and there's like a little building over there too on that little catwalk. Can't do it. What if that was the only ship key vendor? Oh no, how do I get back home? It takes one key and it consumes it. I don't know if that's... more, I guess these are just ruins or something. Ruins and tombstones and stuff. Well, that looks like a dungeon or something. Hey, I'm up in your dungeon. Are you guys bad guys? You guys look like bad guys. You look like a lot of bad guys. Why are there so many of you? What is that thing behind you? Is that a sofa up there? Why are there so many of you? Hi, friend. Entering the palace is forbidden. Leave now or be destroyed. Oh, bye. What about you? Oh, no. You accidentally crushed it. What did I crush? Oh no. Are we just crushing all of them? Simmery axe was found. Who gets to use... That sounds like a Pangorma thing. Do you like Simmery axes? Inflicts electrobiological damage. Jeez. How about that instead of the bestial? Yeah. Okay. Neat. Safe. Is this just a joke area then? All these guys... Oh no. You just walk on them and they... explode. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do this to you. Is this a place where I can rest? It looks like it, but I guess not. TV. No, it's not a TV. Wayne actually appeared and made just a ... He's not pleased. Hi. Amidst thy crystal, your delusion rolls, or who may thy truth banish? I don't know. No. I'm committing a genocide I didn't agree to. Don't come at me. Toilet. Juice pack was found. Hell yeah. Just stay alive. I really don't want to do this to you. All right, let's go further up. We'll save again. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You get all of this power and you think you're going to use it in battles. And they're like, just kidding. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, no. We're stomping more. Invisible enemies on their way up. We're just... Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. This is actually very cute. Because otherwise, like, what are you doing here? Are you really like, the combat is not like that entertaining. Wait, who are you? You there, the big tall guy. Oh no, even the big tall guy? I thought he was a friend I could talk to. Ugh. Like, honestly, really refreshing choice. Great idea to not have to fight like all the things in this game. No, even the green guys. Don't come at me. I don't want to hurt you too. The enemies are like increasing in difficulty and I'm still just squishing everything. Hey, it's a claw guy again. Hate to say what I did to your brother, but I did something. Oh, okay. We just left the room. Claw guy doesn't do anything to us. Hi, friend. Turn back. It's terribly powerful. Well, I'm gonna turn on the gem. That did something creepy. It's all red and black gems everywhere. Always has been. Okay, save. Because now I'm nervous. Hello? Oh, hi. You look like a silly fruit head guy who could possibly be scared of you. You just look so fun and cute. Let's talk. You dare approach me? I was just wondering if you had any juice. My radiances will pardon your radiances until you beg me to lament. Now, desire thine plastic vent. It is the last time you will. Oh, God. Okay. Let's do some specials. The music's interesting. You do... Doesn't this guy have... Oh, Hypno. Hypno Sigils is just Wayne. Let's do that on... Oh, those are foes next to him. Those are some foes. You also have a special. Which one is his special? Not Bubbles. Calibration? No. Panorama. Panorama. We'll try to sleep. We'll try to confuse. Samsnosa is going to get up in here and do a detonation. A dark flame. Nah, detonation on the first guy. And Pongorma is going to do the thing I want him to do the most, which is your one trick pony, your super cool, badass, partial destruct. And we're going to just do that on Gibby? He's not the guy, is he? Well, we'll do it to him. Statue's got hollow pleather on. Don't love that. Sleep. Partial havoc. Eerie statue. Extruded doom spiral. Are we stunned? Leeched flesh. How dare. You'd leached a lot of flesh. Samsnosa is down. Pongorma is stunned and almost downed. Pongorma's gonna die. Stunned. Cosmic procession. It's hard for me to follow what's going on. Everything's happening so fast. We're taking a lot of damage. More cosmic procession. Oh, everybody's just... Yeah, because we're getting stunned. Do we have anti-stun at all? I wonder. Well, what we do have is health chant. You can do that to everybody. Oh, yeah, the Dolzman is stunned. There's what's going on. We're dying. and they're healing so well. And casting so many things all at once. Tangerine Pineapple and his Joshua Tree cronies. I think I saw them in concert one day. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. There's just so many things going on the screen all at once. We do need some burrito action. Can we get some burrito up in here? There's one less dead guy for now. Cosmic Procession's gonna kill him again. Damn. Why does he get 2 cosmic processions? Why does he get to be so fast? What is Ancient Odor? Poison. Hate you. Okay. Some folks are no longer stunned. Let's do some health chant. As many health chant as we can do actually right now. I think we need this fast. We'll get to Pangorma. First, the health chants. That line belongs to this game from an NPC, right? More health chant. Ow. Jeez, some Snosa all the way back down to 63 health again out of nowhere. Stun. Stun. Okay, no longer stunned. Sure. Wayne, can we get some sleep going on again? These people are really driving me nuts. Some Snosa, you're really hurting. How about you pleather yourself up? Pleather is good. Let's get some sleep. No effect, no effect, no effect. Of course. Oh, the Astrobun bot message. Yes, this is true about theirs. Ow. Everybody's dying. Okay. Special. More health chant. The Dillsman can actually act. Let's get a warm burrito on Pangorma. Some Snosa. No, do not attack. Do a special. Can we do a detonation? This guy needs to not do heals and just get... You need to kill these things. Let's kill the statue on the left. Get that health chant going. Yes. Goodness. Yes, good. Please, no gremlins. Confused Wayne. Don't love that. Jibby. Must we? Eerie statue wafted. Ancient odor. Making us poisoned. Okay, there's detonation. Did okay. The Dillsman. Why did my burrito not do the burrito thing? You need juice box, I think. 75% will. Yeah. 80% juice, 20% box. Nice. Give that to some Snosa. Juice boxed it up. More progression. I don't know how to stop that one. It just keeps... does so much to me all at once. And then Doom Spiral. We need to focus on one guy and kill... We need to kill the guys, the side guys, before anything else, I think. I think I'm just going to let my characters die, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Yeah, that left guy, I think, is healing. Maybe. Yeah, just get rid of us. Wayne's crew was slain. Yes, we were. Bring us to the other world, please. At least you know those horns. They're part of my body. Okay, we need this one. Boop. That's the one we're touching. We can pass you. I forget if there's anything else to do down here. Oh, yeah, there's another water down here. My friend. Time steals away like a stream, and we glide hence away. Squish, squish. All right, bye. Want more paper cups? We'll probably make all these fights easier. There's nothing down there that we haven't already done. Let's take a nap. Amid the lilies floats the moth. The mole along his gatheries goeth in the dark earth. Thanks. All right, let's save. Now we're going to have to focus on like one guy and beat him up. Just beat him up real bad. Touch an active crystal. We did. Oh, it's because we touched other stuff, I guess. You have to touch the crystal, then come up here. Jimmy's a dick and his cronies suck. Yes, I agree. I'm displeased with this fight. Hi. Can we not talk to them either? Hi. No. All right. Let's focus on the guy on the right. Let's focus on the guy on the right. I have a feeling about him. And we're going to do it with all the magic. Special magics. Just kill this one dude ASAP. Special. Except you. Pangorma's got a thing he got to do. He got to do a... Oh, actually, this might be good. Prevent status ailments for 3 turns. Let's do this one. I feel like that's going to be important. Get rid of this right bit. You remind me of Lavos. I feel like the right bit needs to go. Jibby just gets so many abilities. Dead. Wait, why is it still there? It said dead, right? I don't understand what's going on. Why don't you do a health chant? You do... Wait. I want the Dolzman to do a health chant. I want you to focus on the guy on the left. We need to get rid of him. You do a health chant. Because you're healthy. Yes. You do detonation on the left guy. And now you're going to do your one-trick pony. Partial destruct. On Jibby. Boom. Alright, 148. You just healed it all back. Ow. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Thank God we have health chant coming in. That was a big help. Detonation. Okay, we need more on that vital statue. The Dolzman, we need you to do more health chant. Samstos is already out of mana. Maybe it's okay. Special. God, partial destruct. I'm all out. Drink it. Drink a juice box. Juice pack? Fully restores all allies will? Fuck it. When are we going to use these again? Drink a juice pack. Oh, mystic meat. Juice pack. Hell yeah. Oh, that's nice. Ow. There goes Pangorma. Damn. Here comes the cosmic processions. Fuck. Those hurt so much. Oh, there's the health chant. Good thing. The Dolzman seems to go after Jibby, which seems to be like the right order of things. So, okay, Wayne, you're good. You're good, but why not you do the revive? The Dolzman's gonna keep doing health chants. Samsnosa, he's gonna tackle detonation on the vital statue. And then we gotta get Pungorm out there and do the thing against Jibby. God, this vital statue. I hate this statue. We do need to hit the left statue first, I think. No, the right one does so much damage, though. I think we did it right, getting rid of the right one first. Detonate. Okay, cool. Space shurikens. Health chant. Detonate. And you know what? I think we need to focus on the guy on the left first. More space shurikens on him. Dead. Great. Cool. All right. Now we can focus on Jibby. Hell yeah. Okay. We need heals to Dolzman. Oh, no, 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 no. Why do you get to do 2 back to back like this? I hate this part of him. Ah, oh, thank God we got health chant out just in time. Big jerk. Well, we got detonate off on him, but we could do better. Let's do 2 health chance. Because I feel like we will need them. And some Snosa. How about you drink a juice box? And Pongorma, how about you do... God. He just doesn't have enough for partial destruct, but we need him to have that. Drink a juice box too. Wayne uses health chant. Let's get some will up in here. We need the will. Hell yeah. Some Snosa gets it too. Good. When we're not attacky, I feel like he doesn't do all the cosmic shit. Good. Okay. Now, unleash hell. Remove status elements for all allies. I don't think we need to worry about that right now. Detonation. Health chant. Detonation. And you do your special partial destruct. This is the good stuff. This is what's going to win this for us. Here it is. Partial havoc. Good damage. 500. Now we take big damage. Because we did big damage. Oh. That's okay. We got a health chant coming in. We got this. We got this. I'm going to survive this. Detonate. Big damage there. Okay. Wayne, we could use another juice pack. I'm just going to use it, honestly. Health chant, honestly. We don't have much else we can cast on him right now. Do a bubbles on him. Pongorma doesn't have enough to do a special thing either right now. Let's do a hollow pleather. Get that just back in there. That's going to be big help. I want Pongorma to survive so he can do his special badass thing. Good. See? We needed the hollow pleather. He just soaked a bunch of crazy damage. And health chant brings that all back. Oh, yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Detonate. Health chant. Detonate. And another one of these partial destructs. This is super important. This is a big part of my tactic. 222. That has a pretty good amount of damage. Uh-oh. Somebody got... two people got confusions. I don't love that. Okay. So... Damn. Wayne's... Oh, yeah. We can't control those guys either. So what we can do is you cast health chant. Oh, that's all I can do? Oh, he died. He died. He died and all 4 of my guys are alive. Wow. Okay, that was actually like the hardest fight of this game, I think. We gotta actually focus and think. Wayne's crew is victorious. 999,999 experience received. 999,999 bucks found. Do you get experience in this game? Where do we get experience? I thought we only got money. Hot dog found. It's great. Lovely. Wayne is now level 63. Are they? Do they level? Have they been leveling? I forget. I don't remember seeing them leveling up. Maybe it has been a week. So I am defeated. Wayne, I'm sorry about everything. Oh, thanks. By the way, I set this moon to explode when I die. Say your prayers and shun your delusions. He's like partially real and partially weird. I mean, dialogue. Like world fate. Okay. Oh God, he is gone. Yeah, the whole place Whole place is exploding around me now. Oh, the crystal turned into crystal goo. Friend, can we not save you? Desire in... It's blatantly zesty. Yeah. I agree. Can we get out of here, please? The whole thing's the moon. Oh no, it splattered, but a tiny little dot caught my eye. It was just about too small to see. I watched it way too long. It was pulling Wayne down. Or Wayne, pungent, wrongfully adrift, castigates the feeling thanks to the mutant seasoned biscuit. Astride the radiances, a jelly caress with 3 S's, invisibly. 4, may their feelings caress in rays. What's crazy to me is I feel like I'm starting to understand this language. That's messing with my brain. So ends the tale of the vital beings who sought to sing, so sort of wonderfully embraced his little furnace. Oh, we landed on... Do we land on the guy who was guarding the lever and the button? Did he make a die? Do we press the lever now? Can we save? Oh, our flesh and will are so low. Should we eat some things? We have lots of juice boxes and hot dogs. Have a hot dog or 2. Have a juice box or 2. Wait, are we doing the juice box thing? What's happened to their will? Why is their will at 9999? I'm so confused. Why they had... Oh, they had forever will. Incredible amounts of will. Gotcha. Interesting. Fully restores target's flesh and will. I'll hang out with what I got right now. I see. We have the immense amount of stats now somehow. The end. That's what was here. That was the lever all along. Says the end. Cute. Very cute. Oh, bye. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, making it happen. Blow up the whole world. Because I flicked the lever too many times. Helix by Mason Lindroth. Good job, Mason. You're so weird. With apologies to those people. Script credits. Wow. These people were doing the script. Who are you and why? Why have you done these things? This is the end, my friend. It is. Calv's vehicle on off locations. Any key press check. Keyboard manager. Thanks. And it just says thanks at the end. Oh, we're still here. Oh, there's a ghost of somebody. Hello, ghost of... Well, that's it. There isn't anything more. Shall we return to the main menu? Sure. I don't know what else I'll do in this world. Well, no. Okay, let's just chill out here for a while. Okay. Can I leave? Hell yeah. Where's my ship? Oh. Summon boat? Oh, neat. Yes. Summon me my boat. And then from summon boat, I can get to my airship summons. You could do that from home. Now, is there any... I don't know. There's no reason to get anything at all, ever, from here. Summoned the... Wait. Why did I summon the airship and it showed up there? Why is my airship stuck in the middle? Wait, can we go home real quick? I just want to see, you know... Did anything change at home? My kitties are all still here. My lovely kitties. Here I can just get full health and will. Flesh and will restored. Yeah, 9999 will. So your reward for beating the game is now you can kill anything. But guess what? Like, I already... There's nothing I could do. When you've gone everywhere, who would there be to kill? Why would they give you that as a celebration when there's no one to fight? Because no enemies respawn. Unless they respawn all the enemies. Oh, look at that. Oh, the ship is... Oh, never mind. I wasn't able to board the ship for a hot second, and I was like, I'll never get on the ship again. The airship. We never found the third wise man. Is that a social commentary in the game? Or did I actually miss something? Well, I'm not going to achievement hunt. Hey, friend. We can return to the main menu. Congrats, you're God. That's all. Bye. Yeah. That was it. We did it. So, oh, we're back to sermon mode, I guess. I don't know if there's anything else I want to tackle today. Oh, God. Okay. Bye, some of you, for a little bit. If there's anything I want to tackle immediately next after this, because what comes after this is starting a new game and everything. So let's go into, if we go into game schedule, we finished Hylix. Next is... Should I say? You're all here. You deserve to know, perhaps, what's coming up next after this. It seems like it's one of those games that is very much in the vein of people that loved Mother and Undertale and Omori. I think it came out after those. When were you released, good sir? Game? 2023. Oh, quite new. I'm not used to playing such new games. What just happened? Oh, the game finished loading up. How about some Enshrouded? I could always pop in to the old server. We can chat, because it's definitely not one of those games where I need to focus on what we're doing so much. I'll wait for the people in the cheap seats to come back. And we'll pull that up. And mention what the next game is going to be. Let's exit from Hylix. Sorry to hear that music go away. This is going to go to my ready to playlist for next stream. I picked up that game for about 5 seconds, then forgot all about it. Oh, it has a lot of endearing qualities. Enshrouded is just really fun, and it's still not released. It's not a full release game. They're messing with it in all sorts of ways. They're really listening to the audience. The players. And yeah, it's a really interesting builder game. They put a lot of love into the craft of making the world what you want to make it. At first, it was okay. You know, I've played voxel-based builder games, and it was limited compared to some. But the art teams really poured a lot of love into giving you a lot of different props and a lot of different options to mess around with. The survival game's fun too. Yeah, I think I'm in a place where I'm not quite sure what to do with my character to get him higher level and make it interesting for me. But I had fun leveling up into the 20s, at least. Not because of quality, I just literally spaced the game entirely until just now. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. They have liquids now. Yeah, I need to mess with that. I still haven't played around with liquid whatsoever. They're going to add full redstone. Oh, damn. That should be fun. Should be very different for a game like this to have redstone. Let's go. Let's see how this looks where I last left off on full screen. I haven't come into this scene in a minute. Brain glitch didn't exist to me for a minute. Pulling it up now because I'm like, oh, right. Yeah. I think everybody's back. Okay, yeah, so officially announcing the next game. And I'll catch up with chat. See chat going. So next in the list of games inspired by Mother and very much in the vein of that world is a favorite by everybody who's played it. And if you haven't played it, you're going to hear about it right now. And then you can go look it up and decide if you think it's awesome or not. It looks great, actually. And the game is called In Stars and Time. It does start with the word in. in Stars and Time. And it is especially probably closest to Omori, from what I can tell. It's kind of got a certain art style to it that I think will evoke Omori vibes for some people. And yeah, just I know very little about it. I really don't want to know anything about it. So if you're looking at the game now and you're like, oh, it's this type of game, or oh, the combat's like this, or like, oh, it's got this gimmick. Don't want to know. I don't need to know. I don't want to hear it. I'm just excited to try a game that's so new. Even Prey 2017, I was like, oh, holy crap, what a breath of fresh air. But that's probably only because we spent so many years playing like old retro games, which had their own charms and was fun, but at the same time had their own challenges as well. For sure. So yeah, In Stars and Time next Friday, fresh right at the top of the stream. Well, I'll probably do an intro and everything, so it won't be right away. But we'll start on that game. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. You should run some of the quests to get into the new zone if you haven't. The new zone's so pretty. So I have, just like in my off time here and there, popped into this game and just looked around a bit. I've walked around the jungle area. My character is like wildly inappropriately low level to do anything in there. In fact, just even in the snow areas, if I get into combat with like the wrong baddies, I melt. I just turn into a puddle of goo. So I don't know if I need to spec differently as this guy or something, but he's mid-20s and I don't know where he should be fighting to be better so that I can survive places better and do other things better. But the jungle is interesting. My only lament about the jungle is in the old world, the first area before Revelwood, whatever, the grasslands or whatever, and then into Revelwood, and then into the like barbarian lands, and then into the desert. The areas felt big. They felt really big and interesting, but they also felt like acts of a game. And then once you get to the like frozen north, it feels too hard to traverse. And maybe it's because I didn't do all of the farming to get animals and get wool and get warm clothes. And so I'm missing the stuff that you need to survive a lot of the cold. And so I can't see a lot of the icy area. And then when we got to the jungle, you can pretty much go anywhere, but the jungle feels too big. It feels like 2 or 3 acts from the original game in size, but there's nothing new about the jungle areas. It's like everywhere you go, everywhere I've gone, I see the same lizard people, the same types of plants, the same types of structures, and it feels like it's too large to just be doing one thing, to just show off one type of enemy and one type of plant and all this sort of stuff. I forgot to add your server on here too. It's prompting me for a password, but we'll cover that right now. It is think it's this. I hope it's this. If it's not this, Troa, then I apologize. I'll have to look in the server setup. And yeah, we are buying for time because it does say compiling shaders. Well, I suppose just pop in. I do have another character besides Ayashin who this guy's like more my tank though. And he's really not a lot of fun to play solo. I made him to play with other people. I don't remember which one of these was the local version of my server, which one was online. So I guess I'll just join whichever. Uh-oh, did I click something wrong over here on this other window? My bad. I think I must have. Okay, we're back in. Oh, I'm hurting. Something weird happened to me. Okay, so this is my solo run around and explore and don't really get in over my head in fights, but just try to cheese everything as much as I can kind of character. Looks like I need to go back over and fix some things visually. Or maybe this is the style I intended, this sort of sticky outy part of the roof at the top. Was I intending to make it look like this? It looks kind of messy. Okay, well, our compilers are still compiling, doing a thing. I have something called Fell Curse. I should probably figure out what that is and try to fix that before I go off and try anything else spectacular. Let's see if we have a quest to get rid of Fell Curse. Go. Capybara. Cat. Rare instruments. Dog search. Is it a Flameborn quest? Oh, here we go. Cure for the Fell Curse. Your last fight against the Fell left you scarred. You cannot grasp the situation yet, but whenever you enter the shroud, the choking fog suffocates you much quicker. I don't like that. You should ask the alchemist about a cure to ensure this new ailment doesn't impact your vitality long term. All right. Where is our... Oh, that must be Try. We are here. I think all of our dudes are over here in this corner. So that's where Nico last put them. Okay. One of you is an alchemist. Oh, must be you. So you've augmented your weapon with a gem. Would you mind if I borrowed it later? Wow, rude. Why is it so bright? That's so bright. I don't like how bright that is right there. I want to talk to you. I'm cursed by the shroud. You look dreadful, friend. Come closer. Let me look at you. Bloodshot eyes, cotton mouth, and hint of decay in your breath. You're suffering from a fell curse, no doubt. I advise you take a cleanser post-haste. You can craft one with the right materials, but they're only found among the fell in the dead of night, above the shroud. Above the shroud? What does that mean? I will pray for your safety. You will. You shall pray for my safety. Materials found above the shroud at night, scattered among groups of fell foes. Above the shroud at night. Above the shroud? Gather the materials, craft the cure, and use it to cleanse yourself. Okay. Do I get to see what the item is called? Is this your stuff? Can't remember. It's been so long. This whole game feels so, like, foreign to me. Enshrouded oil? No. I don't think it's any of these. I see new stuff in there. Poop. You really only have these 2 crafting stations? No, maybe we craft it with you. You can craft stuff too, right? Antidotes. I don't know that those are them. Flask of the Fellow of Night. Improve mana. Ammo. Production place. Whoa. You have a coloring station. Neat. Armor. I think we're getting into the weeds. Decorations. Tools. Ethanol. Scientific instruments. That feels new. Rockets. Mortars. Neat. I have no idea where I even left off on this one. Yeah, it's pretty. But it's going to take a little bit to onboard myself. I don't see which one of these is what fixes me. I don't feel like it's antidote. Is it? Cure for poison. Yeah. It's not that. It's not Shroud Survival. Not mana or health. Is it a me craft? I can also craft things. Supplies. Fell Curse Cleansing Tonic. That sounds like that's me. I need fresh Fresh Shroud Spore. Found at night. From fell enemies. Above Shroud. I don't know what that means, but... Removes the fell curse. Applies a buff that prevents the curse from affecting the user for an hour. This comes back, or you can get it back again? Sounds lame. Why make me have to keep taking antidotes? Where's the sun? What do we see? There's Shroud that's nearby here. There's a question marky thing that's by the Shroud. We could probably go over there and do a thing. Am I rested? I'm rested. Okay. Let's go say hi to Althalus. I heard what sounded like a monster. Well, hello. The greeting of my people. Okay. Probably don't follow me because it looks like you're level 2. And I think I'm going to go find a shroudy place. Sounds like this place is not safe. I heard something very low guttural voice. We were cleaning up this area. That was a lot of fun. Feels like there's more to clean up. Yeah, getting this place all tidied up again was a really cool sort of endeavor that we were working on together. So there's a little something there. Some VFX might not be visible yet. Bummer. So it's at above the shroud. But there's also this thing that's inside the shroud. We're going to go say hi to. Oh no. Yeah. Well, I see the sun's getting lower. Is that the thing we're coming up on? That thing right there? Sacrificial Vuka Pit. I got a Vuka Dagger. It's no rumor but fact. Not only are our borders unsafe, our towns are troubled. My informant from Fort Kelvin reports sound from inside the mountains. The caves rumble at night as if something is about to break through. Will Gormander deploy help? Start an investigation? Maybe pass an infrastructure bill? Most likely not, but one can dream. If I were a betting man, I'd say he'll wait for the concerns to resolve themselves, for better or worse. Ramon Jones, editor of the Pike Weekly. That's the only draft that was approved. Couldn't put in your info about the embezzlement. If it's too controversial, they won't officially let me print it. I'll find a way, though. Stay safe, cheeks. Interesting. Was that the thing that we were looking for here? I guess so. So what is it? It's a sacrificial Vuka Pit for. Well, we probably don't want to hang out in Shroud. Want to be above Shroud. What is this? Nothing. I was like, we're looking for spores, right? One of many things. Sorry, I said so many things. What's one of many things? Flax. Okay. So yeah, we're looking for fresh shroud spore. This is hard to say. Never been in this area specifically. I feel like I've been through here a lot, but not a lot like right here where I am. Don't know why. I don't remember this area very well. I remember Thornhold, I think. Things you're looking for, this is the new area, the edge of it. Oh, yeah, I'm like looking at a new version of Kelvin and everything around it, right? Yeah, we started to fix up the old version of Kelvin, and then we started to fix the new version of Kelvin. Yeah, I remember this place. I hate this place. Wait, is this place different? This place feels different. Am I looking at the right place? This feels like I know this place very well, and we've died here a whole heck of a lot of times. It also looks super different. I feel like they've gone through and changed a lot of the little towns and stuff. I'm like in central Revelwood. And I thought it was much closer to night. The sun's still slowly setting. It's probably not a lot for me at my level to do around here. They did retool. Oh, the fort. Yeah. It's getting dark. Sun's starting to go down. Hi, friend. Something attack me? Oh. Some VFX might not be visible yet, says my compiling shaders tool. I think this guy's spitting stuff at me, and I just can't see it. Hi, friend. Goodbye. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You just make me so angry sometimes. Oh, no. I see a dead Troa. Is everything okay? This might not be the best world to be in. We don't have a lot of fast travel set up because we put all of our flame shrines in one area to make a big city. What is this? Stone. Oh, just stone. I feel like the sunbeams got way better. I don't even have that good of a graphics card. I don't have like ray tracing and stuff like that. But I feel like seeing the way that the sun is setting right now and its effect on the land around me, that looks better than I remembered. It's also just been a while since I played the game, so maybe the things that have always been here will wow me. Oh, that's really pretty. And it's always been, literally always been that way since whenever. Level 2, I'm going to die for a bit. I mean, fair. The game's not really going to punish you terribly for being explorative and screwing around. We did all the vegetation in certain areas. I super appreciate that. Yeah, this, honestly, this woodsy area here looks quite nice, even though I don't remember exactly traveling through here. I think it looks pretty. It feels more organic. And I think that's the trick with games where it looks like the overall map of the world was probably to some degree put through some procedural generation. There's a big old spore thing. I don't remember seeing this type of like mushroom. I wonder if you get spores from that. It's at above though. Maybe that's That's what they meant, though. Probably want to use an axe. These spores? Shroud mushroom. Not quite what I'm looking for. But this big guy. This one here. Same kind of stuff is coming off it, I think. Yeah. Also didn't say in. It said above. Above the shroud. The Badlands of the desert look much nicer now. Good. They looked kind of... Yeah, they looked a bit procedural. I wasn't going to give them much flack. The world is so big. You know, if they just make the world... setting it through some random generators and kind of... You know, it's like, well, this is... We're working on so much content and everything. You can't blame us if it's not all made by hand. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Get up there. Okay, we're like above Shroud. I guess it's still kind of daylight out, though. I'm still seeing sun. The spores have to be very specific. Maybe they're like floaty things. Like the mushrooms at night emit spores. A strawberry? Hell yeah. I don't remember strawberries this early. I thought they were in the Ewok land. Yeah, so it kind of looks like daytime. Ew, I'm wet. I think I fast traveled back to the beginning area, so I'm not just jumping into areas way over my head. Excellent. At least I remember getting out a torch gets rid of wet. Touching wet, gross stuff. Okay. So... yeah, to come back in and change the land so that it's not procedural and it's really well loved takes a lot of guts and a lot of effort. I appreciate that they would go through all the trouble. Let me get myself in trouble. Well, I'm going place with pretty low level creatures. Not the worst thing in the world. Jump. Jump, you billy goat. I just wanted to see this over here. It's been a minute since I've... These still feel kind of wonky. I feel like this particular tile set in the game just... It just feels kind of like low effort. Not my favorite look. Pick Enshrouded Place, because this lets you travel into the Inner Sanctum, the other area where we built on top of this thing. I remember. It's a whole climb up. We're not interested in that. What this game really needs, I don't know if it has it, and I'm just speaking out my butt. What this game really needs is mounts. Get a beautiful horse or large goat or something, and just travel in style. I don't remember this mine being here. Yeah, everything kind of looks like better. The colors look a little bit better. The art style. And when it turns night, it doesn't turn like super, super pitch black out of nowhere. Hi guys, can you help me find some spores? I thought those were spores, but they're the backs of some fell dudes. Wait, do you have them on you? Ineffective. That's not the right wand. Hang on. Do you guys carry this stuff on your bodies? I feel like that's a big no. Hey, jerk. Level 11 and he took like a sixth of my health away. You're coming after me? Very, very slowly. Man, my torch does like nothing though. That's not great. Maybe there is still some weird wonkiness. Hi, friends. Can I loot you? Moths. Neat. Might still be some wonkiness with time of night, that when it first turns, you have like no light source. This light looks like it should do something. Unless it's the curse. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's the shaders. I'm dumb. It's all this stupid. It's because I rushed into the game without the shaders fully loading, so missing a bunch of stuff. Okay. Where? It's definitely night now. What does a spore look like? Got some little glowy tips on plants and stuff. Is that above? Above shroud. Oof. Put out that torch, it gets real dark. You should be able to talk to NPCs and get new quests to discover the new area. When you say new area, are you talking about something different than the snow and the jungle? Is there more than that right now? Because I haven't been in here in a minute. I'm just trying to find some delicious spores to solve my curse problem. It said above the shroud. There's a whole new area with water. Oh. I mean, I knew that jungle had some water. I didn't know there was more water to be had. I think I'm getting farther away. I'll chat. I'm only level 26 though. Is it level bound? You been to the jungle? Yeah. That's why I said, like, is it not the jungle and not the snow? If there's a new area besides those, then I don't know it. If it is just those, then I know it. I'll show you in a sec where I've cleared with this character. The world map. What was that clicky sound? Is that my keyboard? Harvest. It's just plants. You find spores. Oh, you were talking about the jungle. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen the water too. At the jungle. Wait, what are you? Are you a spore? Excuse me. Fresh shroud spore. I want to fight all you. All right. Sorry. Feel so bad for you guys. Hang on. Wrong wand. It's hard to see you guys. And all your bodies. How many spores do I need? Making my 2. It's still nighttime. Oh, now their bodies are loading in. Maybe I really should be playing this with the shaders all the way drawn. I didn't realize like how little you can see. Hi, friend. While the shaders are still loading in. So you probably need to find these, the groupings of these guys, their little camps, and they're guarding them. So in order for you to cure your sick, you got to go in, you got to be prepared to fight. I mean, that sounds right for the game. But so I did pass by some more of these guys over here. Are you guys also guarding a spore? Perhaps. Is there one in here? Spore hunting. Hey, friends. Got a spore? For me? Is that what this is? Oh, I think it is. Is that who I think it is? As I live and breathe. What's Hylix? The game we just beat. A really weird RPG that's like the drug trippiest parts of Mother. How's it going? What's good in your hood? How was your week? Nico's on a hiatus, but how dare. Stressful? I'm sorry. Let me get you out of there.
Alright, time for a good hard spanking. Spanking. She's gonna spank me.
Okay, so there was one here, but it looked like it was looted already. And I tried to break it to see if I could get stuff from breaking it, and it didn't work. But we need 2 of these things. These guys weren't guarding one. Killed all those people, and Nico, what kind of a show are you putting on for these people? So we need, it said above Shroud. I'm just not seeing as many of these guys as I want to see. These little spore friends. What's going on over here? Why is it so glowy? Man, it's so hard to see. Oh, that's that place. Look at where... Look, it's like nothing is loading underneath me. I know we're still only at 69. Nice. On the compile shaders, but... Damn, it's just like me on pitch black ground. Holding my torch. It says I'm experiencing server... or heavy server. There's literally only 2 of us here. Right? Where do I... Hosting load. Oh, not heavy, but it's like yellow. A dirty one. It's true. Oh, there's the ground's actually lit up underneath me. Oh, I guess we could just fly over the shroud and look around for more places where these things might spawn. They're not in, so we have to make sure that we get out of the other side. And my best bet is that we're not going to find them unguarded. Travel the lands around the shroud, and you're not just going to see one sitting out in the open. This is technically shroud. Interesting. It's where the scar of it comes up like that. I'm just trying to cure my terrible curse. These things are maybe a little bit too rare. I get that they're trying to make it like fun and interesting that you get this curse and you go on a wild goose chase to find your special medicinal things you need. My friend. Are you guys guarding one? I don't see one guarded by you. Sorry, friends. What level are these? 7? Okay. Hi. You're not what I'm looking for. There's more glowy. Oh, that might be the glow. They do try to make it so you can see them from pretty far away. Pardon. Ow. Okay, I think I have 2. I forgot I have this aura. I can just stand around these guys and emit anti-shroud. Works really well on level 7s. High server load, there might be some hiccups. That's so rude. There's literally 2 of us. Oh, we're right underneath Lost's area. This jumping puzzle. Neat. Okay, so I think I have what we need to cure my curse. There. Yeah. Fell curse cleansing tonic. Craft. And then drink. Where did that tonic go? Hi. Actions. Use. Hey. The curse has been lifted. A whopping 75 experience. Okay, yeah. So Jam, like I was telling you, I have naturally navigated, most of the known world. This character is my second, so I didn't make a point of going everywhere. There's still a lot of stuff that was old world that I didn't do. There's some new stuff that's been added since that I haven't come to take a look at. And there's just areas that I haven't gone with this character because I went with my first character with them. And so I wasn't as interested in 100%ing the world with this guy. But I did build him for exploration. And I used him back in the Mario Infinite Flight days. Like the Super Mario World cape times where you could just fly forever. And so I did go around this guy and explore a little bit of the world that would be otherwise impossible to as anybody else. When we came to passage to the Albany summits, I think we all kind of dropped off. It was already pretty hard. Even when we were grouped up together, we would find some notable enemies and they would kick our asses. It was really hard for us to survive pretty much any of the content, even at the very beginning of Albany or whatever. I still went around and tried to explore a good amount of it at the sort of lower parts. And then I just started cutting far and deep into this area just for funsies and saw kind of one edge of the world over here. But I haven't done a lot of up and down from here because it gets hard. The parts where it's dark is usually where it gets too cold. And so I'm just trying to stay low elevation to the parts where, because I don't have wool and I haven't looked up how to make wool, but I assume you either need to farm a bunch of woolly creatures or go out and kill a bunch of woolly creatures, farming them that way. One farm or another, you got to go out here and do it. And then I came over here into Lake Heartblood with Nico, actually, and Lost, and we've explored some of that and how it kind of connects up to the Blackmire area. This character's exploration of Blackmire is a little bit wonky too, again, because it's my second played character, so I didn't come up through passage to the Blackmire like my original character, but I've come around and explored around the outside of it and other places north of Blackmire with this guy just kind of screwing around. And I did hit sort of a dead end up here. This is as far north as I think I could get. This might be edge of the world right now, or at least edge of the playable world in this current version. There's more world to be added, I'm sure. Looks like there will be. And then coming down here, this is again edge of the world too. It's lower, but the constraints are different depending on where you are. This is you go any farther north and kicks you out of where you are, sort of thing. And then the terrain started to get too hard again, got really cold. And so there are a couple other paths I tried to take. And some of these middle squirrely paths are because I died and I was just trying to get my loot. Yeah. But I've seen some good stuff. Oh, just saying, we've explored sort of some of Lake Heartblood and the areas around there. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even come back. All this stuff's level 15, right? Ancient Spire stuff over here. And I have not explored this area, not with this character. We did a pretty thorough examination of this expansion with my main, the one I just named after me. What's this thing that's over here to the west of us? Why did I not stop to go get more rested? Or repair any of my goods? Like, this is a really beautiful area, but it's also got a lot of verticality, and we were already higher level than this area when they released it. So it just haven't felt like I've got an urge to come here. Looks like this is a whole jumping puzzle and stuff, though. This looks fun. I see a lot of the bouncy, the trampolines, the stuff they stole from Guild Wars 2. Honestly, basically this whole area just being like a really fun rip-off of Guild Wars 2's jungle expansion. The gliders, the grapples, the trampolines. It's and the verticality of this particular area. It's just crazy how Guild Wars 2-y it all smells. It's another jumpy jump. Just another area of interest? Nah. Yeah, so I haven't spent a lot of time playing. And I think the main reason why I haven't come back and tried to get max level and like get the golden chests on rotation and all the loot and everything is nobody else is really actively playing this right now. In my core group anyways. And we're sort of at a point where if you want to solo this to get your character up, it's really, you go out and do a bunch of those like little NPC missions, or you fight a bunch of random monsters. I guess they'd probably be at the foothills of the ice area. That'd be the one place I would think would probably be level appropriate for me. Hey friend, I wish you wouldn't do that to me. Are we not pals? Did he hurt himself? Looked like he hurt himself. Careful, friend. Just looking around. Is there nothing to be had here? Nothing of interest? I bet. Is this guy the guy of interest here? Or is it here? Kind of looks like it's the guy. There are people chasing me. I hear the sounds of pitter patters. I bet it's that guy. Yeah, the guy that. Where's your chieftain friend? Didn't you have like a big Pumbaa or whatever? Is it you? Yeah, I'm still compiling shaders. You're not the great Pumbaa. You had almost nothing going on with you. Maybe it's further south. This is not the interesting part. What's this? This looks interesting. The entrance to something dark and spooky. Tar pits? Yeah, tar pits. Pretty gross. My friend. This is the area that they want you to search. But I don't see the triggering thing to look at. It's just muddy and gooey down here. Search this area, it just says. It's pretty cryptic. I think that's another thing too. I feel like there's a lot of the game that's also kind of Easter egg hunty. Like wander around in this sphere until you see something. Oh, did we find a shroud lair? That's what's here. Yeah. These are for augmenting your weapons. I don't really want to sit and fight a level 15 mini dungeon. But yeah, what I would tend to do is go to the various spires as this character and fly around and just look at the game. I think that's been the most interesting thing to me right now is just seeing how pretty the game is and looking around at it. Not so much interested in the combat. Not so much interested in the story. The progression of my character, it feels like it's frustratingly slow to get to level 26 from like level 23 or something or whatever I was when we came back to the game after the jungle was released. Or maybe I started that path after. Oh shit. Hi, friends. Maybe I started that path a little bit of leveling up when the snow area was released. Yeah, these are all like level 41s. Anything that touches me one-shots me. But as I tried to find things that were level appropriate and fight and work my way up and find little quests and everything, it all just felt so slow. And again, the slowness isn't a big deal if the areas are kind of small and you're sort of like you're moving through new places and learning new things about the world as you go. But this place is very much one place. The jungle starts over at the edge of the blackmire trees, and it looks like the same jungle there that it looks like over at the foothills of the snow-capped mountains over there. So this is a very, very big land. Just size. You are my dad. You're my dad. Wookie, wookie, wookie. Fine. How do I do that right now? I'm leaving the stream title though. And I'm only doing this in one channel. I'm going to do this everywhere. Hi, Oz. The green babies, thank you for their continued hydration. Excellent. The jungle stuff is harder than the mountain stuff in terms of combat. I know. Yeah, this is all level 40s stuff. And I know the mountains is all 20s and 30s. The building is so good. I might come back to do more building stuff. The building just requires going and getting of the materials, and it's just all of that is a whole time category that I do not have right now in this phase of my life. Sometimes when it's late and I'm home alone, I cover my kitchen floors in extra virgin olive oil. It sounds expensive, dude. That stuff's not like printer ink, but still. Slide around on that shit like a penguin. All right, call you Mr. Popper. You run some hollow halls? So I've done that. Those ones are, I don't know. I've run the hollowed halls that you can solo enough times that I got kind of burnt out from it. Yeah, maybe that's all it is, that I'm just kind of experiencing some amount of burnout with the game. And or like maybe I'm just waiting for cooler stuff to be able to do. Different types of quests or something else to do with my character. besides build and level. I know it sounds dumb in a game that the whole point is building and leveling. And it's also really frustrating to me, and maybe I rage quit just a little bit, seeing this really like badass floating area up here, and then trying to get there, and the game's what's the word I'm looking for? The limits of what you can, where you can go at this point in early release. They gate you off of from being able to touch that. Entrouded. No worries. Yeah, this is all kind of the newest area. And yeah, I mean, it's really pretty. Once you see one area of it, you'll see how pretty it is. The blue water, the trees are really cool. It's very jungly. The intentionality of the way the land has a lot of like ways to sort of box you in. So you kind of have to play a certain way through the terrain. It's a lot. There's a lot going on here. But I feel like once you've seen some good chunk of this, you've seen it all. You've seen a lot of it. You see a little, you see a lot. The enemies don't vary much in the snow areas that I've seen so far. The enemies don't vary much in the jungle areas that I've seen so far. And again, if they made these areas smaller, easier to traverse, more compact, more points of interest together in smaller areas. Like, look at this area that I'm in right now. I'm not trying to bash on this game. I love this game. I run a server, a public server that's permanently on 24/7. So don't think I'm hating on the game when I talk about the negativity. I love the good parts of the game, and so I'm critical of the parts that I feel are less than. Enshrouded is fun. I just wish it wouldn't have weird visual bugs. Oh, bummer. Can you save scum resource nodes? Resource nodes come back after like half an hour. So what's better is to know about rotation and stuff like that. If this wasn't a persistent server, you can like leave your own server and restart it. But I forget if there's an internal timer that you still have to wait out or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if we look at like where I am right now, this feels like, based on where I am in the map, how far I am from Aspire, how far I am from kind of civilization, that I should be deep into content. This should be dangerous and weird and hard to traverse. But this place that I'm in right now is pretty empty. It's very samey as all the other mountains that are sort of around the jungle. There's hardly any flora, no fauna at all, no creatures, no sentient creatures. And you have to kind of like look around for the points of interest because the place is just not very dense. It's very sprawling. And so when you look on the map and they say, hey, this new content patch, we've released this new area called the, Heartblood Jungle or whatever this place is called. And it's a significant increase in the playable world. You probably have a bunch of people that read the patch notes and they're like, oh shit, huge increase on the playable world. That's awesome. And then they come here and they find a good place, a good vantage point and look, and they go, yeah, look at this. Look at how much land this was that got released. All this land. This is like 2 of the old, maybe even 3 of the old ecosystems all together in one big area, and you can traverse all of this, and there's so much to see and do. It's also really vapid. There's a lot of nothing. This whole area that I've been walking around in at level 26, in level 40, 41 to 45 terrain, is just there's just nothing to do right here. They fixed it on chests. Oh, the farming strategy. So you can't just pop in, grab a bunch of gold chests and get all the loot. Mainly played solo. I don't like this game as much solo. That's probably the biggest contention. Even with the two new areas being content that I don't like as much as the previous areas, I would probably play through it and have fun if I was doing multiplayer hijinks the whole time. But sort of not having a steady regular group that's on the server and playable with, and also me not having the free time right now to do it, I feel just not as interested in just popping in and doing stuff. Not alone. They put a lot of focus into the building. I guess they didn't put quite enough into the environment. Between the two, I'd prefer that they focus on the building. But when they do a big content patch and the content is for both, they make this much land. That's where things get weird. Okay, I don't know if you can skip ads or if you're stuck in ads or not. So maybe I will wait to make sure that you can still hear the sound of my voice. Yeah, in this area that's like transitional to the high mountains from the jungle, kind of pretty poorly done. I mean, not that the transitions of any of the biomes to others is well done. It's not that well done in Minecraft. It's not that well done in this game either. Okay. Okay, stuck in ads. Oh, hey, little buds. Pill bugs. I just like grabbing bugs. We're starting to get into areas that I've already been to. This guy. It's easy to, it's hard to jump down into the towns and find all the little nodes and everything when I'm not the right level. But right now, where I am, being super high up, just sort of being able to meander around the outsides, that's not a problem. See the world the way I want to see it for now. We also don't have all the flame upgrades either, so there's lots of deadly pink everywhere. Makes it kind of hard to walk around where you want to. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we couldn't go further north from here because of the wall, the Great Red Wall. Verify that. Because it pains me so much to see that beautiful floating goodness up there in the sky and be like, that's the thing I really want to get to. I would grind in the game to get to an end game place like that if it existed right now. If the game was like, yes, here is your beautiful floating fortress of doom. Come get high level. Come face all the undead. Here, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to have a hard time. You're going to die a bunch, but you're going to see the coolest stuff in the game in this big floating monstrosity. I'd be down. I would be excited for the grind of my character to get there. Big floating thing in the sky over there. I'll have to pick this one back up when I get a new game itch. Yeah. Again, the aspect of being in this game in the beginning and exploring the world where everything is tighter and more intentionally placed is a lot of fun. This is not fun raining because now I can't see all the cool stuff I was moving toward. Back? Okay, cool. I'm not going to be able to make it to that wall. Oh, not a chance. Well, we saw the red wall anyways. I know for a fact. Yeah, I see it there. There's the red wall. End of early access area. Turn back now. That's yeah, that's why I can't get further north than that right now. And the cool floating towers on the other side of there. No, it's not the same game so much at all, but I was always pretty excited about V Rising. I don't know that one. I understand the feeling. Yeah. Did you get around to playing? No. Yeah. I don't know the game at all, so I couldn't even tell you if it was my type of game or not. Yeah, there's still a whole bunch of more world to be released at some point, but they probably haven't put any thought into what goes up and over these big cliffs just yet. That's interesting. Look at how weird the cloud formation is here. Certain areas that look like it's clear, and there are other areas that are just dark and torrential over one spot. As you can see the horizon some areas, and you definitely can't in others. ARPG where you play a fallen vampire lord. Oh. Did I see another streamer play that at some point? Do you have to like mind sun and shadow and stuff like that while you're out and fighting? It sounds familiar. You've seen what I get like when I start building stuff, and I haven't gotten to that part yet. I think you'll have a lot of fun with that side of this game. I think the building part is these developers' best, the best thing about what they've done. Okay, yeah, I've seen the gameplay. I forgot, or maybe I never knew what it was called, but I remember watching somebody like badassedly running around and killing outlaws and wolves and shit like that, and dodging back and forth between sunny areas and shadows and stuff to try to do the thing. Yeah, look at how tantalizingly close that looks like it is. And you would just go there and, I don't know, build, I guess. The only thing you could do is put a flame shrine down and try to build stairs, your own stairs, to get up there to that floating thing. And I know if you were to hack this or somehow server break the game so that you could get behind the red wall, there'd be nothing up there. I would say Diablo 3 beat it in game time, but I don't think so. Interesting. Let's see how close we can get there before the game teleports us away. We might not even be able to get up that high. Ugh. We can get pretty close. 3, 2, 1. Bye. We're kind of partly underneath it. At least you know doing that, or maybe you didn't know, but I'm letting you know now. You do that, you don't die. Something fun you could try. You don't have to suffer any bad ramifications for it, except losing ground if that's what your original intent was. Yeah, things feel very different. I don't remember seeing all of that. Now where am I on the map? This, the Hunter Vault? Was that always... Right? Maybe that was always right there. Maybe coming out of here, I haven't looked around at the world as a newbie in so long that I forgot there was a big temple like right there. And also, I do remember the one there at the top of that mountain. I've gotten there, and there's nothing fun there, unfortunately. I've also made a server where I got very much above that that temple. Not the caldera that Nico and all of us built on over that way, but this other shorter mountain with its big black rock temple. I built a server where you can get high above that. You have to point me at a corner of Megalopolis when I get there. Oh yeah, I can give you an area that you can build for yourself. I haven't played anything longer than Ark though, at least on Steam. First place anywhere held by Final Fantasy 14. Yeah. Ark looks a lot of fun. Looks like something I wouldn't mind picking up. But again, I just have to think about how I'm going to spend my time. And if something's going to be, for me, I have to be a little bit mindful about where I spend my non-streaming time. If a game gets a little too addicting, it can get very dangerous for me. Let's return to the main menu. Let me see if I can find the one where I have a built up place above that Blackrock temple. Private. I think it's Babel. I know one called Tower, one called Babel, but it's not the one called Tower. That's like a normal, like cute. My first attempt at like building something that's just mine. And I made a tower. We bought Survival Ascended. Come to find my GPU can't handle it. Ugh. That's an expensive upgrade. I was thinking about making an upgrade for, or putting a stream goal for mine to get a new GPU, but it's a lot. Yeah, this is my Tower of Babel area. So I don't know if it all connects anymore. I think this one might be the highest. It's one of these three. So this is the top of that same mountain. Not the caldera, but next to it. I got the lowest of the ones. I wonder how close we could get to that floating thing. Probably not that close, honestly. That's pretty damn far from here. But yeah, so wait, hang on. For reference, where's the caldera? Yeah, it's there. It's there. So that hole that I'm looking at in the ground, that's the place where Oz, Lost, Nico, and I all built our one little citadel around the top of the caldera. That I really like the way that world build went. But then when they were talking about making a megalopolis sort of thing, it wouldn't have really fit well there. It wouldn't have been the best area for it. So then we started looking at an area west of there with Fort Kelvin and stuff, which I think is, where's Fort Kelvin from that caldera? There's the caldera. Which one of these is Fort Kelvin? Oh, it's due west over the shroud. So I guess that area there. Yeah, that looks right. That area. So anyway, this isn't even the highest point. At some point, I started breaking the climb behind me and just building higher because I realized I could just teleport myself up here. So this is where I started to build. Hello and welcome, Gobbos. How's it going? Welcome on in. We already shouted out Oz, so if you're not following her now, you're just you're doing it deliberately. Yeah. It's like when I started playing Ark all over again. For some reason, running that game is just my baseline for building a PC. Ah, gotcha. Powell World? I haven't played that one either. Passing out of my keys. Oh no. I'm probably going to wrap up here pretty soon too. I'm on the tired side of things, and the accomplishment of beating a game has made me a little bit sleepy. But I wanted to show off Babel to everybody. This was just, I literally just took as much stone as I could get at the very beginning of the world and started building up, and I'd put a flame shrine, and I'd go and delete all the rock from below, and then take that same rock that I just pulled up from behind me and build more stairs and go up and up and up, and started to build this little place for all of my dudes to live in. Just for funsies, I guess. And then this is, for those of you that have never seen it, this is the edge of the playable world that you probably wouldn't get through casual gameplay. There's a red barrier around the entire world that says if you leave this area, you're leaving early access. This is the end of early access at the very top of the world. You can't build higher than this, and you can't stay higher than this, or the game will kick you back to the very beginning. But you can put a flame shrine such that the flame sticks up through the red, and you can stand in it so that your feet are in the early access area, and everything knees up is technically out of bounds. Started playing Pal World to spite Nintendo. Now it's just a good game. Good. I'm glad it's also a good game, right? The fact that they did well. Here you can definitely see the edges of the actual world, not just end of early access, but the map's bottom edge is actually quite far from us. Oh no, wait, there we are. I was like, wait, why is it so far? We're there. We're staring at the southern edge down there. That's not very far, and you can see it's not that very far from us here. Lots of pink so that you can't actually fly out there or you will die. You won't just get teleported, you will just die. But there are some places you can get out that have like little islands. Not sure why. Maybe there's something interesting out there. Looks like there must be rain happening right there or something. Because now we can't look over on the snow-capped mountains, unfortunately. It's really interesting how weather works, right? Like you can see from up above, from way up here, how it looks like it's making columns and actually creating an area of effect on the land. We can also see here the western edge of the world very much has corners and edges and everything. Past the, what is that place called? The Blackwood, or I already forgot. Again, not Revelwood. This place south of Little Lagoon. Oh, it's not unlocked on this one. But yeah, the Mirkwood, Blackwood, whatever this area is. Past that, it's just a sea of red. You're not allowed to go over there for anything. Tell Oz to get sleepies. I think she is, or has already started. And then if we go straight due north, you can see there really isn't much past the... Well, you can't see it while the weather's like this, unfortunately. But past the weathering area, you can see a little bit of that floating undead place over there. Do I have anything I can eat? Good. And I am still rested. Health regeneration. I need a stamina regen. I don't think I have anything like that. Equipable. Oh, moth can be fish bait. Neat. Oh, second frogs. You can't eat these? Darn. We're going to try to see as far as we can get over to the jungle area from just up here. At some point, I'll run out of stamina, though, so that's sort of a big thing. Hoop, hoop. All right. So, from the very top of the world, flying basically due north. For as long as my stamina will allow me anyways. You can get pretty far. That's one of the reasons why I built Babel the way I did. It was sort of like, without having to build extra flame shrines, how could you build like one flame shrine and travel to the vast majority of places in the world? We're not even close to the ground below us. I think, honestly, we've passed the caldera, and we've already used up one of our rings. So you can't do a whole heck of a lot. We're going to have to shoot straight down right now, probably. In fact, I think I'll have to de-glider for a hot minute. But we can keep moving forward while we're just not gliding. Where we might not even make it to the... whatever that town is with the dragon in it. But we could just, you know, float through the world. You can start to see more of the snow-capped mountains. And the edge of the world over there with the big pink sea beyond. But yeah, my Babel's also very much south in the world, where it felt kind of like middle of the world once upon a time. Now it feels not middle at all. And you could probably get a much easier way to the very top of the world from the snow-capped area. Yeah, we're not even going to make it to that town over yonder. I guess we can start gliding again. Oh, how do I start gliding? I was pressing the wrong button. I was like, where's my ripcord? Still pretty good. I had, a third of a ring of stamina left over. I wasn't going to try to push it and die. And I made it from, something on me? No, okay. Made it from sort of that big black rock temple. Fair reasonable part of the way up to, Pike. That's what that town is called. I probably could have made it into Pike, Nebraska. Is that what that place is called? Is there a Pike in Nebraska? The only Pike I can think of is in Seattle. Isn't there a Pike market, Pike's Place or something like that? Famous marketplace. Yeah, there's just so many like the different world environments are cool, but I also feel like the interstitial parts, like right now we're up against one, right? Everything west of here is Pike and Shroud and part of like Revelwood sort of area. Everything east of here is Ewok land. Hey, friends. And in the sort of like middle areas, this one actually has some creatures and what looks like some ore and stuff. But for the most part, a lot of the areas in the old world outside of the points of interest, these, especially the boundary areas, like they just didn't do anything with this. You won't find a point of interest. If I just kept walking in one direction, you wouldn't find a point of interest for a long while. And the land gets kind of weird and janky. Like they weren't thinking much about this. And the way the world is packed in, these parts are annoying that they exist in the world. It's a little bit lame to have all of this unused, unusable territory with no story, no quests, no draw to come here, no special loot. Like you could find this really weird, crisscrossy high cliffs area and get up here with the right tools and hang glider and everything. And when you get up here, you get no reward for your efforts, nothing interesting to do here. And that's in a world that's big, but also fairly small comparatively. Once you get to the snow and the jungle, you have so much more of this. And that's my gripe about where the game direction went. The building stuff, very cool. They've spent a lot of time and put a lot of care, and everything that you can build is awesome. And it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile to do that, to play that part of the game. But this part is boring. It's just, where I am right now. I'm just running across flats and mountains and not finding anything special, unique, or worth my while for the exploration. It's just gobs and gobs and gobs of this. In the old world, where everything is closer together. And then they exacerbated and made the problem way worse in the new world. Everything up there, that's all jungle. That's all frozen. And this has already happened in the old game too, but this is the new game. You would think that this stuff like this right here would be different. This border. There's no time spent on this, right? They didn't expect anybody to visit this area, which is kind of sad. But there's just like a straight line of jungles on my left, Ewok lands on my right. And there's also no reason to be here at all. There's nothing here. Yeah, Pike's Place no longer what it used to be because of too many complaints from people hit by fish. Is that a joke or why are people getting hit by fish? Which server are you on right now? This is just a private one. I think most players never even bother to go up there. It doesn't bother them much. It's not a bother to me to have dead content or have areas where there isn't much to do, especially in a big world like this. But the new areas have a lot of this. And that's where I think it's bothersome. Not everybody will get here in this ridge between the old world and the new world. But a lot of people will want to explore the new world. And once you've explored the points of interest down and around the water in the jungle, everywhere else you go is punitive. It's a waste of your time. You don't find new special stuff. You don't get cool hidden secret ores or a special rare plant or anything like worth your while to do the exploration. Also, here's another just badly made changeover in environment. I know I haven't been up there since I explored it back when it was easy to fly forever. Yeah, that's fair. Do you want to join up? I'm going to bed. I would. It would really bone me over for tomorrow. I have a lot of annoying physical work to do tomorrow. Or I would have stayed in the public server and probably actually played around a little bit. It's a dumb game anyway. We should play. We should play. This is actually a good game for me to play and get into deeper conversations with too, which is sort of a 2026 goal of mine. And there's so many other games that we've been playing on stream, especially this last year, where I feel they're so story heavy that it's either we talk and we don't play, or we play and we don't talk. And neither one of those is like my ideal goal. Part of the allure was seeing the fish being thrown as they were offloaded from the ships. It's an interesting allure for that place. Fish would be flying all over the place. Complaints about it were a bit like people complaining about sand at the beach. Interesting. Yeah. Like this area here, I don't think you could really get here very easily before the jungle was added. But I did a little bit. Maybe as the other character. Because I have... Well, maybe it's this one. Yeah, it looks like I might have struggled to sort of, albeit a little bit higher up than this, try to get around this edge to see what was down here. And there wasn't anything down there. It was just placeholder land before they released the jungle content. Oh crap, I lost my rested. Nah, I really can't get anywhere. It'd be way too low on stamina to do anything fun. But yeah, when they added in the jungle, you know, they could have done something interesting interstitial to these areas. I don't feel like they did. They just drew a line and said, okay, everything from this line over is going to look tan and everything from this line over is going to look dark gray. They turned it into a bit of a show, a bit like show bartenders. Oh, like, look how cool we can flip fish. Part of why it was a touristy destination. Gotcha. Yeah, if I keep this up, I'll probably get my character. My little guy with the very little stam he has killed. I'm going to slide off and then die when I don't have the stam to land anywhere proper. At least it stopped raining. Now maybe I can get over there to that. Just kidding. There's really no way to get up there. If you built instead of just jumped around, it could also be a good thing to do while you talk. Yeah. Again, like part of the problem with that and why I haven't done build streams or done build streams in a long time anyways, is because there's a lot of mindfulness about gathering certain types of materials. I really am trying to get myself killed, aren't I? And, cataloging, okay, well, if we want to build this type of castle or inn or place for this character or this NPC, then we're going to need, 5,000 of this type of rock or whatever. What a lot of builders do is just go to a resource world. Oh, yeah. I heard about that kind of gameplay. We've done a little bit of that, I think, back in the day. Oh, shit. Do not die. Please do not die. Oof. Land somewhere. Okay. Didn't want my guy to die from falling damage. Or falling into a lizard guy and getting my ass whooped. Get whatever they need, hop back, and do the building to not worry about the resources. Yeah. Feels a little bit like cheating, but at the same time, I know Nico doesn't have the time. I know I don't have the time. I don't know anybody who has the time to just sit and dig stones all day. Not so much anymore. It's not cheating in building. If you say so. When getting as the building parts, the more interesting to watch. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. That's fair. When it comes to putting on a show, I would agree there's like nothing really exciting about watching somebody go out and mine or cut down trees after you've seen it happen. You watch it for an hour and you've probably seen all the harvesting you need to see ever. And then anything beyond that is, a waste of your time, unless the conversation's good. And you could just ignore but then why even have that up on stream? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go pass out. I know Oz is probably already passed out. It's been a long day for both of us. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. I'm just hoping, because we had crazy storms, hail, thunder, lightning, the whole shebang. I'm hoping that it's... What?
Thanks for the stream, Damien.
Thanks, Jam. Thanks for playing my favorite alert out of all the alerts. Yeah, I'm just hoping it's cool enough tomorrow that when I get up in the attic and try to do attic things, that I don't sweat myself to death. When I was there last weekend, it was like trying to move boxes around and heavy stuff on wobbly floors in a sauna. Like that kind of steamy and hot up there. I don't know why it felt that. It's still kind of wintry here. A little bit. Well, actually today reached like way too hot. Almost summer temperatures today. Which makes me nervous. If we're already feeling summery in the end of winter, then it makes me have a sad for how summer's going to be. Yeah. Anyway, if you are watching on every other platform but the purple one, we're saying goodnight to you now. I'll see you again in less than 24 hours. We beat Prey last stream. We beat Hylix tonight. So that's 2 games in a row that we've beaten. And so we should be embarking on another game. It should be the next in the Mist series. After all the Mist games are done, there's still another Cyan game. Yeah, I should do it. I should do it. I should rip the Band-Aid off. I should do it and get it over with. We take a long hiatus from puzzle games. We should do that one. It's called... Wait, what is this one called? Let me look at my notes before I get the name wrong. Abduction. Yeah, it's called Abduction. That's next on the docket. That's the next one we're supposed to be doing. So that'll be in less than 24 hours. So catch me there, wherever you like to catch my streams. And if you are safe, fed, and loved, make sure someone out there is too, please. Catch you all very soon. Goodbye.